Hello everybody and welcome to the first live stream here on the Brit channel in 2025. I want to wish all of you a very happy new year. We've done it. We survived 2024. Well, I'd say the channel did more than survive. I'd say it thrived. So thank you so much to everybody who supported me throughout 2024. It may not have been the busiest year on the channel so far. I did have other things that took up a lot of my time, including lots of shows at the start of the year, A-levels, and then moving to drama school. But I'm so grateful to everyone who stuck with me. And here we are in 2025. I started this channel nearly 5 years ago. I started this channel in 2020. To think that 2020 was 5 years ago just seems wrong. I don't know whether that's the case for anybody else. It just seems like yesterday. So it's fantastic to be back here on the channel for another year. And here I am continuing my build series of the UCS Jabba sail barge. I shall show you. Oh, wrong. Here we go. This is the sail barge so far, looking very nice indeed. I'll obviously give you a more detailed tour of the build as a whole in a little bit when I've finished it. But the aim for today is to hopefully get through bags 29 through 32. We shall see. Welcome, Blocks Bricks. Happy New Year, Judah, and Happy New Year to my Lego family. Yes, Happy New Year, everybody. Legoland Official, Mr. Blob Stop Motion, Gamer29, Forest Elf. Forest Elf? What happened to Forest Elf Lego? Or did that go away a while ago? Brick Flare, Legoland Official I just read. Really fantastic to have people joining me here already. Please do smash that like button. This series has been doing really well, I'd say, in actually getting people to return day after day. Returning viewers are always up on these live streams, so I'm so grateful to those of you that have stayed, that have watched parts 1, 2, 3, 4, and now here we are. It's a new year and part 5 of my build series. So we're going to crack on with bags 29 and 30 of this massive set right here. Now, here we go, 29. Interestingly enough, I need to open both of these bags together at the same time, and this obviously doesn't happen very much in Lego sets in general, so quite an unusual thing there. But we've got bags 29 and 30 in paper bags, in case you haven't seen those before. Yes, I do have paper bags. Have you got a new game for the stream or not, says Gamer29. Well, fitting for your name, actually, to ask that question. And yes, I did have one, and hopefully I do have a game for us to play, so please do like it up. Unfortunately, it appears to have been left downstairs in my house. So I'm hoping, I've dropped my dad a message, and hoping that he's going to be able to somehow magic it up from the kitchen. I don't know, I think it's the kitchen. Somewhere there. So hopefully, unless I suddenly have an epiphany and I realise where it's gone. But I do have a game for us to play, and we're going to play it later in the live stream. All goes well. Both of us have lost the Lego in our name. Hey, Green Goose. Green Goose. Oh yeah, Green Goose was Green Goose Lego. It's been going for a while now. Hello. Oh, and just like that, is this? Aha. Thank you very much. Thank you. We've got a fun game that we're going to play, and we're going to start playing it in our... Well, we're going to do this based on like goals. So we're going to start at 20 likes, and every like from every like will be all day. Every 5 likes, we're going to have a round of this game. I'll introduce it in a little bit. The game is here. Shout out to my dad for finding it, and we're going to get started. But first, of course, let's get started with the build. Just going to turn this light down ever so slightly. There we go. No minifigures in this bag. I'm unsure as to whether I've actually completed the minifigure selection here or not, but let's open up bags 29 and 30. And the first question I have for you guys is, what did you guys do for the new year? I was really umming and ahhing about this, and I was thinking, I've never been out for the new year. I've never been out clubbing. Well, I have been out clubbing, but I mean, I have never been out clubbing on New Year's Eve. I've never seen it like that. I haven't really been to a New Year's party before, so I was thinking, maybe this is the year, and I considered going down to London to see the fireworks, but then I remembered, it's a ticketed event, and I was actually going to go with Mr. Kiwi. I don't know if Mr. Kiwi is here, but we were going to do something together. We will do something together at some point, because we are friends and we do want to see each other, but unfortunately this didn't work out. And in the end, I had a quiet New Year, seeing the New Year in as I've always done, which is watching the fireworks on TV and having a little toast with my family to the new year. So it was nice. It was quiet. 28 bags in 4 streams. I know, right? Not too bad. Went out and got ... intoxicated. Oh, Brick Flare. Oh dear. How are you feeling today? Yo, TBB, did you hear about the... Yes, I did. I did hear about that. Very sad news from New Orleans. I haven't looked into it. I haven't honestly had the time because I was at a family get-together today celebrating the new year. But yes... if anyone is in America, particularly in New Orleans, I just want to say that my thoughts are with you, and I saw that really, really horrible thing that happened, so I won't go into it because it's obviously a family-oriented live stream. The focus is Legos, would be happy, but yes, I did see that happened, and very sad indeed. Green Goose says, is it me, or are the BBC year coverage getting progressively worse? Really? Really? I thought, now, what do you mean? You mean the singers, or... Because for those of you who don't know, in the UK we usually kind of turn on the TV at New Year's time, and they have the singers who are they get singers. BBC sucks. Why does the BBC suck? I don't know. Nothing wrong with the BBC. Well, actually, there's a few things wrong with the BBC actually, but oh yes, everyone hates. Yes, the lady. I didn't think she was. I understood what they were going for. They were going for it's not liberal mainstream Easy Fox Productions. The BBC is a state-funded, actually I'd say it has more of a conservative bias in some of its presenting. So I can tell you honestly, the BBC is not liberal. I'd say do some research on that. There are liberal outlets in the UK, but BBC is not one of them. Anyway, onto the... fireworks and the coverage of that. Yes, they had what was the name? Sophie Ellis Bextor. Yes. And my mum was saying, oh, she's got no range. Apparently, and I did kind of agree. All of it was kind of like, on this one note, all of her songs were at this one note, weren't they? Like, and it just... And yes, I did say to my mum, okay, right, she isn't really showing off her singing talent, but then I began to doubt whether she had any. Now, perhaps she does, but I don't think it showed her off too well. It was rubbish, I thought, as far as herself. I thought Rick Astley was excellent last year, I'll tell you that. Rick Astley was fantastic. Really, really enjoyed seeing Rick on TV, doing the Never Gonna Give You Up song. And no, I didn't call the BBC conservative in general. I said that in some political presenting, I would say it has a bias towards that. But I think the BBC cannot be described as a liberal mainstream thing. I think that's a MAGA talking point, I'm afraid. But moving on from politics, Easy Fox, come on. Rick Astley was great. He was. I wanted to see him back. How could... I mean, I was going to suggest Elton John, but Elton John's sadly gone blind, so I don't know how he would have done that. Oh yeah, there's a murder on the dance floor, but you better not kill the groove, DJ. Hey, it was a bit. It was a bit mid. I'd say it was mid. I don't think it was overly bad, but I don't think it was. I don't think it was overly good either. It was just. It was what it was. I think they should have way more than one artist each time. I agree. You need a headline artist, but the problem is that headline artist didn't actually know who she was, and I feel like a lot of people watching didn't know who she was. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's a young people, because it looked like the people that they show dancing in the studio are all like young people. So they used to have actual presenter, did they? I don't know. You guys seem to know who she was, but I didn't think it was the best. Although I did really enjoy the fireworks. I thought the fireworks were the best that it's been for a while. The only sort of feedback I'd say was all of the drone displays that they did last year. They didn't seem to do this year. Now, part of me thinks that they were planning to, and they had to cancel because of the wind. Because, well, you can't fly. You have to have some pretty powerful drones to keep them staying in position if the wind is really windy, which it was. So perhaps that's why they didn't include any drone displays. However, I did really enjoy the I did enjoy the song selection. Things Can Only Get Better was a highlight for me, as Green Goose pointed out. It was I was very excited to hear that song. People in the UK will kind of know what that means, but I won't go into it too much. And yeah, I thought the song selection was good, and I enjoyed the fireworks in general. And what I did was I just went to bed at 12:15. And I tell you what I didn't do, I didn't order another Lego set. Usually, I think, every year for the past 3 years, I've gone onto Lego.com straight after the fireworks and bought something. I decided not to this year. I've got some Lego vouchers, and I want to buy the Acclimator for a live stream at my student accommodation. So I'll have to use my Lego vouchers in person at a Lego store, but that's fine. I don't mind doing that. Maybe go to London and do something like that. So it can sound like a boomer, but there's too much party culture involved in the program. I do agree. But then again, it's about keeping it relevant. I agree. Yes, there was a lot of, but it was kind of set in a club. It was young people's partying this year. Last time it was middle-aged women dancing to Rick Astley, but it was still fine. Everyone loves a bit of Rick Astley. I was up dancing when we opened 2024 with Never Gonna Give You Up. This year, I don't know what she opened with because I wasn't really paying attention. And to the point where it's now just loud music, lights, and the move around everyone. It was a lot of that. But regardless of what you thought of the BBC coverage, it sounds like a lot of people watched it, so lots of people did the same thing I did, which was watch it. Brick Flair, though, you said you went out. How was that? How are you feeling today? Anybody else go out? Anyone see family? Anybody have a New Year's Day lunch? I was blessed to have my grandparents hosting a New Year's Day lunch, which was lovely. My grandma cooked a delicious roast dinner, so I think she may be watching now. Shout out to you, Grandma Brit, for the very nice roast dinner. Enjoyed that a lot. How close are you to London? Can you hear the fireworks? No, I'm not that close. No. But I can get the train to London, so if I want to go to a theatre, for example, particularly from where I am at university, at drama school, then I can just get the train in, and then, the theatre land in London is very close to where the Lego store is. Oh, my head was pounding this morning, but feeling much better now. Thank you. Oh, well, I'm glad you're feeling better. See, I just think, I never really understand why anyone would want to start the new year off feeling like, how do I say this without YouTube being like, oh, this is not friendly? Being very, very tired and headachy. I just don't know why someone would want to start the new year like that, to be honest. Maybe it's just me. I reckon I'm sure at some point in my life it will happen, and I'll wake up on New Year's Day and go, oh, but I've never properly partied on New Year's Eve, so that's also why. Yes, that's what I mean, Forest Elf, but yeah. Hello, Steve Kilowatt. Hello, Easy Fox Productions. I understand. Obviously, you're upset about the thing that happened in America. We all are. But please, let's not bring into the Lego live stream the real quite graphic details of this thing that you're talking about, and definitely not and definitely not a political angle to it either. So let's come on, Easy Fox, behave, please. Thank you. Right, and we're at 20 likes, which means I can introduce, the hangover bit was rubbish, but the party bit was fun. Oh, you need to tell me, not on the live stream, you can message me or something and tell me how it was. Because yeah, how do you, this is a really random question, I don't know, how do you find do you enjoy my snaps of my cats? I have Brick Flair on Snapchat, and I just send him little pictures of my cats, so I don't know whether he enjoys that daily, just looking at the little pictures of behave, Brony's children. No, I'm just telling you to behave, Easy Fox, otherwise my mods will time you out, because we need to keep the chat somewhat family friendly, please. I'm having fun imagining TBB. It's happened before, Green Goose, it's happened. Is the stream made up of mostly mods? Well, it's really nice to have the mods, because last time I had not many, but yeah. Beats normal Snapchat. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I love waking up to a cat. See, I think why would people send a picture of the wall or something? I just take a cute picture of my cat and then I send it to people like, hey, I still don't really understand the point of it, but hey ho. Now then, I think it's time for us to start our game, which is a game I got for Christmas from Father Christmas in my stocking. Cool. What's my snap score? Okay, fine. Snap score reveal time. It is. You can tell me whether this is low or high. Okay. Okay. So our game is going to involve polls. Okay. Our game is going to involve some polls. At least part of the game will. And I'm going to start with this poll, which many people who don't do Snapchat won't really understand, but I'll share it anyway, since you're interested. Where is it? Let your viewers weigh in. Is my bromine 130,000? Okay, that's a lot. Is my snap score high? No, the game isn't political. Okay, my snap score is, wait before you vote, 89,680. I do not understand how that. It says I have sent 41,826 snaps and received 47,430 and added 424 to my stories. So there you go. That's my. I don't really see how this is relevant. We're going to get on with the actual game in a moment, but you can tell me whether it's high or not. I don't think it's that high. 130,000 is a lot. I've met people with a lot more, but regardless, it's all. I honestly don't pay much attention to it. Thus far, it's saying people saying it's not, but we'll end the poll there. That was just a test to check that the poll feature was working. So our game is called More or Less, and this game is essentially a challenge for you guys to use your skills of guesstimation. I like that word. You're going to be guessing and estimating. What? No, Greg Goose, you can't put. Now this is why I'm going to have to do it as a poll. Now I would absolutely, I would put your. I would say I'll put it in the chat and then we can see who gets it first. But the problem with that is people will just put more, less, and they just spam it. So what we're going to do it as a poll, and I'll work out some sort of way to score it as time goes on. But I want every. oh, that was the Star Wars quote. I see. Right, here we go. I'm going to give you a test question. We're at 20 likes. Every 5 likes, we are going to do another one of these questions. It's quite a fun thing for keeping the chat engaged, and maybe you'll learn some new fun facts. So make sure you smash that like button. I forgot to mention, but this is the first live stream of 2025. If you would like to support my channel going into this new year, because of course I don't really have any other source of income, this is my source of income for the channel, and I'm incredibly grateful to anyone who donated during 2024. If you want to really help me start the year off strong here on the channel, please do consider putting in a donation, preferably with the link in the description so YouTube doesn't take a 30%, I think it is, cut from it. But if you do want to donate via super chat, that's okay too. Just very grateful to anyone who does choose to donate today to support the channel, because I have got videos planned and obviously I have to pay for them to be edited and all things like that. So that would be very much appreciated. All right, no, I don't have a job, Fraser. This is me. This is me. No, this is it. Is what I meant to say. This is what I do. So here we go. We're gonna have a question about the British population. These aren't all going to be UK specific. Okay, this is literally just a guess. And in the UK, now you guys are going to vote. Okay, so I'm going to put it as a poll. And you guys are going to have to vote. Although I could give you a keyword. Yes, what if I give you a keyword? Here we go. I'm going to do it. Here's an idea. Now rather than, so I'm going to read you a question just as an example. This is an example question. We're working out, I'll get to the building in a moment, by the way. If you want to see the Jabba sail barge build, that will happen. We're just trying to work this out. So all of these questions have either more or less answers. But to make sure that people aren't just putting more or less, I'm going to come up with random keywords to be substituted for more or less. I think this is how I'm going to do it to make sure it's fair. So here's the example. In the UK, are there more or less under 14-year-olds than over 65-year-olds? Our keywords are, for more, banana, and for less, Scooby-Doo. So that way, you have to listen to the whole question. You can't you can't put more or less. You have to put the keyword that, does that make sense? I'm just trying to make it so that people aren't cheating the system. So the question was, are there more or less under 14-year-olds than over 65-year-olds? More is the keyword banana, and less is Scooby-Doo. I'm literally just thinking out the first words that come to my mind. The correct answer would be, in this case, less. So the first person to put Scooby-Doo in the chat, which would be Green Goose. Well done, Green Goose. This is just an example, so I'm not counting this. The UK has an ageing population. There are more people aged over 65 than those aged under 14 years. Do we think that's fair? Let me know what you think of that, because I'm genuinely interested. I'm trying to make it so that I can still give points, still give a bit of competition, or do you prefer doing it as just a poll where there's no points involved? You know what, I'm going to do it. I'll put a poll in. Which works best? So the alternative would be me putting a poll and then you guys just voting on it and then seeing what the chat as a whole says. This gives you the opportunity to get points. So general poll or keyword answers. So let me know. I'm going to put a poll in, ironically, and I want you guys to vote what you would prefer, not necessarily for all time, but for this particular live stream as to which one you would like to do. So that was an example of our keyword one, and you know how a poll works. It would just be seeing how many people vote for X and then seeing, look, the chat said this, but you were actually wrong or right or whatever. I think this introduces an element of competition to it. However, it may be slightly more complicated. So it's up to you. I want you guys to vote. So let me know. Get voting. So as you can see, I'm starting bag 29 of the UCS Sail Barge. However, it's kind of bags 29 and 30 altogether because I don't know why they wanted us to open them together. So I'm assuming I'm using pieces from both bags, which just, I don't really understand why, but I'm trusting the process. Alright, I'll end the poll and just see what you guys suggested. A few people are saying vote, a few people are saying do the points. So I'll just end poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End the poll. The results are in. General poll has won with 53% of the vote. Okay, so we want to do voting. That's fine. We can do voting. So I'm going to do our first one then, as this. And let me know, like, which is more likely to keep you in the live stream as well? That's the main, that's part, not the main thing. I do it because it's fun, but like also part of it is making sure that you guys are staying engaged. So if I were to put the poll of this next question, which is, I'll put vote now, more or less. Does the Eiffel Tower receive more or less annual visitors than Disneyland Paris? Does the Eiffel Tower receive more or less annual visitors than Disneyland Paris? More or less. Because the problem is, if I did it as a chat thing, then you guys would just be able to guess more or less all the time, and that would take any element of competition out of it. So the question is, for those of you who are wondering what we're voting on, does the Eiffel Tower receive more or less annual visitors than Disneyland Paris? What do we think? I'm going to end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Actually, I'll give it a minute. Does the Eiffel Tower receive more or less visitors than Disneyland Paris? What do we think? You can obviously discuss and justify your answer in the chat and sort of work it out with people. That's okay as well. More than welcome to do it collaboratively before you vote. You don't necessarily all have to vote individually to start straight away. But I'm going to end it now. And the result is less, which the chat got correctly. 66% of you said yes, the Eiffel Tower, and you are correct, the Eiffel Tower typically receives 7 million visitors, while Disney Paris receives around, there we go, 9 million visitors per year. We should have a timer on the poll so no one can use Google. Yeah, but if there's no competition in it, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's just a general, it's a poll. Whereas, yes, using Google would be, which is why I thought of the keyword idea. So we can continue just to sort of working out that, but yeah, you're welcome, I carried, says Darth Jar Jar. Well, of course, the less people in the chat, the more your vote's going to make a difference. So that's a good thing if we have a quieter live stream, but we've got 20 people watching now, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everyone who's here. Please make sure you're smashing that like button. And as I said earlier, if you would like to consider supporting the channel at the very start of the year, please do consider putting in any donation with a link in the description to support me as I go into 2025, my 5th year doing YouTube. Happy New Year, Brit and Bricks. How are you? I was just asking everyone to start the live stream. Did you do anything to celebrate the new year? Or did you go to bed? How did you celebrate the new year? I mean, some people just go to bed and then they wake up and they go, Happy New Year. But I'd say most people stay up to see the new year. Maybe that's wrong because there's a lot of older people. I don't know. Maybe that's a more or less. Do more people stay up to see the new year in or less? I don't know. We'll have to see. Bro sponsoring himself. What do you mean bro sponsoring himself? Prisoner made an incredible escape and revenge. Lego City Bill. Legoland official. Come on, no shameless plugs. I can't really appreciate your 5th year since it's really your 3rd. How is it my 3rd? I started in 2020, so this is in October. It will officially be my 5th year. But I've been going for 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. Are you counting breaks, Darth Jar Jar? Are you like, because I did take a little bit of a break here and a little break, but I haven't taken a year off. Definitely not. TPV, did you decide if I could be a mod? Deciding if someone's going to be a mod is generally like an ongoing thing. So I won't decide in the course of just a live stream. It will take longer. It'll take, you know, just you showing up consistently. Consistency is key when it comes to being a mod on the channel. You want to show me that you're really working hard to support me and sharing the live stream and all those types of things that set you up to be a good candidate. Bro, I was going to say it's only 4 years, but it's in fact 5. I'm stuck in 2024. Oh no! Someone needs to go and rescue you. It's some sort of time warp. Oh, you went to sleep. Okay, fair enough. Did you get a good night's sleep, Steve? That's a good question. It was a shared channel, remember? Then you changed the channel password. It was never a shared channel. My channel's never been a shared channel. I think you're thinking of someone else, Darth Jar Jar. I think you're confusing me because my channel has always been just me. Lolwell Cat went to bed just before, and me and my eldest daughter saw it in with Buddy and Porter, and of course we're playing Hogwarts Legacy. Ah, very nice. Sounds fun. You think everyone went to sleep, says Gamer29. Yeah, maybe there are more people who go to sleep because, of course, you've got kids and older people. Darth Jar Jar is gaslighting so hard. Yeah, I'm like, this is just simply not true. Don't pretend our co-worker past never existed. Okay. Yeah, Darth Jar Jar's coming up with these conspiracy theories. And I kept waking up. I drink too much Dr. Pepper. Oh, dear. I've never had Dr. Pepper in my life. I never have. Okay, Legoland official, come on. I'm gonna put you in timeout for how many? 10 seconds. 10-second timeout. Come on, no shameless plugging in the chat, please. I'm the only one who's allowed to do that. Come on, join in the conversation. Don't just share your video. Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme? Yes, I've had a Krispy Kreme sundae. I want to say. No, I mean, you went to sleep and I did everyone's sleeps. Oh, right. I'm talking about on New Year's Day. New Year's Eve. See, Green Goose remembered. What did Green Goose remember? He was the brains behind the opera. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll show you guys how the build is coming along thus far. We are closing in on half an hour in the live stream. It's been a bit of a disjointed start, but that's because we were working out the game and discussing our New Year's things, but we're getting well into the stride of it. Dude, I've been here since 8K. Can I have mod? Fraser, you're on my watch list. I'll tell you that. You are on my watch list. I'm keeping an eye out for you, so don't worry. You are being considered as a moderator. It's more so as a thing of your age and making sure that well, I guess that you're not going to be suddenly become really, really busy with school. So, but yes, I'm definitely considering to have you on as a moderator. Can I be mob? To anyone asking to be moderator, look, you can't just... It takes time. You've just got to continue to show up to the live streams, continue to support the channel, make sure that you're encouraging people to like, subscribe, donate, all that stuff that's helping me out, and then we shall see. I shall consider your application as such. Okay. Ever wonder where some of the earliest live stream people went? Yeah, me too. People grow up. People just disappear, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I used to watch this YouTuber." My buddy Peter Platt. Oh yeah. Wow, I totally forgot about him. Wow. People like, we need 30 likes. Yes, guys, let's keep liking it up. Let's keep going. I got the desert skiff for Christmas. If we swap, can I have the full experience of the scene when you have finished? What? If we swap? Oh, what? You mean I give you the sail barge and you give me the desert skiff? Unfortunately, I've got the desert skiff, so sorry. Oh, I've got a lukewarm cup of tea. It's not cold, it's not hot, it's just, it is what it is, I guess. Alright. Happy New Year, TBB and chat. Thank you so much, Brits Bricks. Welcome on into the first live stream of 2025. It's going to take time for me to keep, saying 2025, but I'll get used to it. Don't you worry. Out of principle, I wasn't going to watch it on Christmas Day. What? Skeleton Crew. I watched the I know there's a new episode of Skeleton Crew out today, but there isn't... sorry, I did catch up on last week's episode. So I'm now only one behind. Last time I was still waiting, but yesterday I went to my grandparents' house and watched Skeleton Crew with them, and we're enjoying it so far. It's a very fun series, but I haven't seen today's episode, so no spoilers in chat, please. 2025 is such a cool year to be in. Why? I mean, it is. It's cool to be alive. Still not impressed with Skeleton Crew. What? Skeleton Crew is really fun. It's impressed me more than The Acolyte, I think. And it's impressed me more than... I think I'm enjoying Skeleton Crew more than I enjoyed Andor the first time I watched it. Maybe that means... Maybe I'm just a big kid. Maybe that's it. Maybe I am just a big kid. But Skeleton Crew is fun. And I'm enjoying, I'd say, more than those. It's the middest of mid. No, I think it's really fun. It's new. It's fresh for Star Wars. It doesn't feel like they're... going over territory that we've seen in Star Wars for ages. Feels like it's got a really good pace. The year starts with WT, with Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I see. Andor Season 2 is my lifeline. Yes, Andor Season 2 I am looking forward to. Apparently we're going to see a bit more of the Rebellion, a bit more of Yavin, which is a sign to people, actually. If you have a Yavin 4 base set, or you want to buy one of those as an investment, maybe that's a good idea. But I am working on a video, currently, hopefully being edited, about Lego investing, about the best ways, the best practices to invest in Lego. So I would say stay tuned for that. Make sure you've got your notifications on so you don't miss it. All right, this is going to be the top. Oh gosh, this is going to be the top of the sail barge. Where is it? It's going to go, I assume, no, probably further back, probably like there, which I will show you in a moment. But it's obviously slightly difficult with the sail barge's size and getting it all in. I agree, Skeleton Crew is a lot of fun with good action scenes. I'm enjoying it a lot. Agreed. Happy New Year from Germany. May the bricks be with you. Thank you very much, Bricksbox, Alles über Minifiguren. Thank you. TBB, what do you think was your best year on YouTube? That's a great question. Good question, actually. I really don't know. I think... I remember 2021 on YouTube with a lot of fondness. Because it was lockdown. So we had our first lockdown in 2020, and then I went back into lockdown in 2021. I was out of school for quite a long time, and I just continued doing YouTube. YouTube, and I think I hit, I can't remember if it was 8K or whatever by the end of December that year. So it was really the year that my channel started to take off, and then 2022 was sort of a continuation of that. 2023 was a slowing down year. But that was inevitable as I got closer and closer to my A-level exams, and then in 2024 that was the priority. So I actually took a few months off YouTube in 2024 at the start, and then moved to drama school. So I'd say that sort of 2021, 2022 era was the best year for the YouTube channel. But I still enjoy doing YouTube as much as I did then. And it's changed. I've changed. My style of content's changed. My audience has changed. They've grown up a bit. I've grown up a bit. and I have less time to do things that I used to have a lot of time to by very fact that I've grown up, but it doesn't stop me from really having a lot of enjoyment with live streaming and filming videos and things like that. Hello TVB, is anyone left from your first ever live stream who still tuned in today? It's a good question. I don't know. I don't believe so. Correct me if I'm wrong. Steep Kilowatt, were you at my first live stream? There are names here that I recognise from that have been there for. You were there for my first ever 500 subscriber live stream. Were you Steep Kilowatt? Your audience now knows your name. Yes, things like that have changed. Yeah, you were. Well, amazing. Well, there you go. Steep Kilowatt. Fantastic. Fantastic. Big shout out to you, Steep Kilowatt. In fact, let's get some clapping emojis for Steep Kilowatt. Honestly, it's hard to keep track of people. I'd say the majority of people who were... oh, you used to be called Lego Fett. I remember that. The majority of people who were there at the start aren't here now, but my grandparents are. I've got... was Liam there? I don't think so. But, yeah. Bloxbricks joined me on my YouTube journey a little later. Not later in the grand scheme of things. I think Bloxbricks was... I can't remember where I was at that point, but I remember commenting on Bloxbricks' channel and following him. You remember my 500 sub. Were you still called Brit and Bricks then? Or did you have a different name? I mean, if there are people here who have been here with me for 5 years, that's... well, not 5 years, not quite. But since 2020... No, it would have been 2021. Yes, it would have been 2021. So 4 years. 4 years ago. You predate Bloxbricks. I imagine you do. My bloodline runs to the first few days of your live stream. Yeah, your bloodline. TVB, do you remember when I first started watching you? Honestly, I wish I did, because I love you guys, and I'm so grateful to everyone that continues to watch me, and I'm very, very proud to call many of you my friends. But I do not remember the first time everyone started watching my channel. That would be an incredible gift. I can remember Lego set numbers. That's my unusual... or where minifigures came from in certain Lego sets. That's my unusual talent. I'm afraid I don't remember when people tuned in for the first time. So I'm relying on you. I was there for your first giveaway. Oh, I think it was you who did it though, didn't you? Bloxbricks? I want to say it was you, right? My first giveaway live stream. I did giveaways before that. I did mock contests. I'm in your last save one, the ATST build. Did I delete my 500 subs one? No! Can't remember that. Okay. So, I guess you want to see the build coming together, which is already looking pretty good. I'm very new. I joined around your 18th birthday when I never saw TLB. Well, there you go. But since then, well, what matters is not how long you've been here for, but it's how dedicated you've been with the time that you've had. So I think you did enter my 2.5k mock contest. You're right. I remember doing 100 subs mock contest, 1,000 subs mock contest, 500 subs Q&A. I think I did a 1.5k mock contest. I love my mock contest. I definitely did a 2.5k mock contest. So, yeah. But then again, obviously, as your subscriber count grows, your milestones become less and less. So for a while, it was like, this is my 60 subscriber special, guys. I wanted to make you a custom minifigure. And I realized very quickly that as the channel was growing, I simply wouldn't be able to keep that up. So on a few of my early thumbnails, and I may have privated a few of them since, but they used to have little like 40 or 50 or 60 on the thumbnail. And then like I just gradually gave up because I thought I'll be doing this forever if I keep it up. It should Darth Jar Jar. Use it, man. Maybe as a New Year's resolution. What's this? I still have the £40 gift card. I don't know if it still works. Yeah, well, yeah. That's a good New Year's resolution. Get Lego for free. Goodness me, you've still got £40 Lego gift card. Lucky you. I'm not sure I could keep that for that long. I made this channel just to be able to live chat, I think. Really? Wow. That shows the consistency matters, not time being here. Agreed. You can have people that tune in ages ago and then just never come back. And it's like, oh well. But I'm so grateful to people, even if you're here for the first time today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for supporting my journey, and hopefully you will stay with me in this community that we've built here. Because our community may not be the largest, but I truly, honestly think this community is one of the closest, how do you call it, like micro communities in the Lego community. Like, there are so many influencers who have loads and loads and loads of followers in the Lego community, but don't have a close community. Some do, absolutely. But there are some that sort of have loads of followers but without a real sense of community within them. And for me, I'm incredibly proud that this community is locked in, and you'll be with me hopefully come rain or shine. So thank you so much for that. Have you heard the good news about Green Goose on YouTube? No. What is the good news about Green Goose? Or are you pulling my leg? Small but strong with our great leader, the Brit. Yeah, we'll conquer the community. I have a comment from you on my channel 3 years ago. I love that. It was on a shore. Ah, cool. We found it. Exactly. We're not just a community, we're family. I said that. When did I say that? It was a video. What was it called? It was the I Need to Be Honest video. It was the video that actually got so many views. And what was funny with that video, the one that I Need to Be Honest, like this is what's happened with the channel this year and all that, me rambling on. That video got like 3,000 views. And I think the reason is a lot of people who used to watch me saw that and were like, oh my word, is he stopping? And then like pressed it. But then obviously a lot of them just disappeared again. So but it was quite funny watching like the community really come together for that. And then a lot of them disappeared. But it's really, I'm very grateful to those of you who are still with me. Green Goose is returning to, really? Oh, wonderful, Green Goose. That's really good news. Congratulations on your return. Did you make a return video or did you just like post it to your community tab or something? Somehow Green Goose returned. Starfish Bricks. Hello, W Brick Brit. Ah, thank you. I don't think I've recognised your name before, so you may be new here today or you may have changed your name, but welcome on into the channel regardless of how long you've been here. Grateful to have you here. Man, this LEGO live stream got deep. I know, right? I know it's deep. But that's the thing. We're building a community, building a family here of LEGO fans, and very, very proud of what I'd say I've built. But I couldn't have done it without you guys. And that's the thing. Like, I may have started it by filming a video in my bedroom in October 2020, which is now 5 years ago. But that wouldn't have happened if people hadn't showed up, if people hadn't been there when videos don't do well, if it hadn't been there when... you know, I had my exams and people stuck with me. If people hadn't donated to support some of these massive build series that I simply wouldn't have been able to do. So, yeah, very grateful to all of you. Wait, so Green Goose isn't returning? Oh, what's going on? Is there some sort of conspiracy then going on in the chat? Trying to pressure poor Green Goose to get back to YouTube. There's plenty more videos coming on this channel in 2025. So, make sure you don't miss any. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Oh, he uploaded a short. Oh, I see. Wow, you've not streamed in a whole year. Technically, I've not streamed since last year, because I have streamed in a whole year, but I haven't streamed in 2025 so far. Sorry. I should have just accepted the joke rather than try to correct it. Snowman Films, welcome on into the live stream. TVB do a live reaction to my new short. No, that's free clout. That's clout. I can't be doing that. No, the minute I fall down the live reaction hole is everyone wants me to look at their videos. Maybe this is the year of the return of the reacting to my subscribers YouTube channels. I don't know. I'll have to see how well those videos do. They generally do well. I just hate editing them. It's a real pain. Such a pain. I haven't washed all year. Same. Actually, no, I have. I had a shower this morning. Why am I lying? Why is it that whenever I say I'm going to do something on my channel, I don't do it? It's easy to say that you're going to do something, but it's not easy to do it. So you can talk the talk, but you've got to walk the walk. Turn that into an inspirational edit. But you shouted me out days ago. Yeah, exactly. You did. So you got your shout out. You got your... How many subscribers did you gain, by the way? I'm hoping that people did actually subscribe to you, Green Goose, because that was the aim of it. My prize was relying on my community to come. It was... right, come on, guys. Give them the prize now. One. Well, if you're not already subscribed to Green Goose, then that's fine. Right, like TVB says, he'll edit vids. Excuse me, I edited my Christmas haul video, which is an excellent video. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to plug it in the chat. Here we go. Let's drop a link to it. We're going to do another one of those more or less polls in a second, so stay with me. We are approaching the 45-minute mark. Time is flying by here, but thank you so much to everyone who's still with me. Please continue to hit that like button. We got over 70 likes during the last live stream, which was absolutely fantastic. We smashed that goal. So getting there again would be really brilliant. Yes, I did a cheeky plug. Of course I did. Couldn't resist it. That's the first cheeky plug of 2025. I know. Crazy. And I still quite haven't worked out when I'm finishing this live series, but of course this live series will come to an end this week, and then I'll go back to drama school, and then I believe that first weekend I'll do a live stream. Just need to make sure that I'm well and not totally run down and exhausted, because if I am run down and exhausted then I won't stream, but hopefully, God willing, I'll be well enough and I'll live stream for you guys. And we can start building the C-3PO, which was in my Christmas haul. But if you want to find out what other stuff was in my Christmas haul, make sure you check out that video. I'm probably going to try getting it for my birthday. Which one? The Jabba sail barge? Or are you talking about a different set here? Welcome, Bricktastic Ideas, by the way. You've changed your name as well. Didn't you used to be Bricktastic Lego Ideas? Everyone's having a new... Oh, I can't say this phrase. I tried to say it. I'll tell you what I did. So, okay. My brother, younger than me, and he, although not young, he's a teenager, and he had a little beard growing, okay? And what was really funny is the fact that he had this pretty impressive, like, you know, facial hair that he'd grown for, you know, quite a while. And we're all preparing for LAN. Yeah, LAN's not ready for the TVB community to all just apply at the same time. And anyway, on New Year's Eve, we were playing Monopoly and everything. Like, he had a beard, okay? He had the beard then. And we're playing games and all this. And then we have a little bit of a break where I'm just sitting on my phone. Actually, no, I played Jedi Survivor, and my sister watched something on her laptop or whatever, and my parents watched some TV, and then we're ready for the fireworks. And we say, are you joining us? Are you joining us? And Danny comes. New Year, no beard. The beard had been shaved off. And it was clearly a new year, new me phrase. And I tried to say the phrase, new year, new me, but it is quite hard to say. It's much easier if you say it in an American accent, new year, new me. But in the English accent, we say new. It's like a new year, new. This is a new tongue twister. Do you remember we did them ages ago? Like on my first live stream at drama school, and I was like, I'm fed up of all these tongue twisters. And this one's like, new year, new me, new. I can't do it. Can you do it? Try it at home. New year, new me. 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 That is tough. If you're in American, it's easy. New year, new me. New year, new me. But if you're English, it's a pretty tough one. All right. 35 likes I'm seeing, which is fantastic. So we're going to do a couple more of our little games. So make sure, as I get ready for that, you guys are continuing to get that like count up. Where are we? If you still had a beard, you could... new year, new beard. What is it? New year? It's that sound, isn't it? I need to be honest, this has 5,100 views. What does? Is this the same brother who had the ghost? Yes, it is. It is. I have one brother. I do not have multiple. That I know about. You know? Maybe it'll come out in some sort of scandal. The Brit has a second brother he never knew about, but as far as I know, I have one. Last year, I was F natural. This year, I'm E sharp. Yeah, funny. I appreciate that joke because I've had some musicianship lessons, so... F natural. Wait, F natural? F natural is F. Wait, what? What? Are they the same note? I'm trying to think. I think it's the same note, isn't it? But F natural is just F, isn't it? And then E sharp is... Is there an E sharp? I'm trying to picture the... No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yes, they're the same note. Because there's no black key between E and F. Yes. There we go. I have to picture... Every time I do musicianship, which is part of my music and musical theatre and acting course, I do have to picture the piano in my mind. I just think, come on. Can I conjure the image of a piano in my mind? Yes, they're exactly the same. That's quite clever, though. Judah just messaged me midstream, so you know, will I get myself killed? What? E sharp and F are the same. Yes, I was thinking that. I was trying to imagine the piano, and yes, I did message you, HP. I was like, HP, you said you were going to be there. Like, come on, man. You know, trying to get those viewers in here, trying to get those view figures, trying to get that. No. No. All right, but welcome, HP. Good to have you here. Don't feel like you have to stay for the whole thing, though. If you're busy, you're busy. But Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Okie dokie. Let's do our game then. So this is a game called More or Less. I'm going to read a question, and then I'm going to put it... Sorry, I was building houses on Minecraft. That's fine. Priorities, fair. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a question, and you guys are going to guess whether the answer is either more or less. But you're not going to guess by putting it in the chat, because that would just be a bit silly, because everyone can just guess. We're going to put it as a poll, so you can only put one answer. So I'll say vote now, but after I wrote the question. So the question is, I'm going to pick out a card from this deck of cards here. I'm trying to include little mini games in it. Fraser O'Neill, of course, proving my point. That here we go. More banana, more less. Thank you guys. Thank you. You know the code words. Even if we were doing the code words, they wouldn't be the same every time because it would simply defeat the point. Scooby-Doo. Okay, here we go. Ready? No, this is Antarctica makes up. Sorry, I can't read. Antarctica makes up 9% of the global land area on Earth. Got that? Is more or less than 95% of the world's fresh water located in Antarctica. So I'll read it again. Antarctica, take your time. Antarctica makes up 9% of the total land area on Earth. Is more or less than 95% of the world's fresh water located in Antarctica. You can discuss this in the chat if you like. Share your answers with everyone else, I don't mind. But put the votes in and then I'll close the poll when we're ready. So, and we'll see what the chat has said. We are approaching the hour mark in just 10 minutes, so I need to crack on with this build. Let's go. Where is it? Let's put position 5. Excellent. So I'll let you guys decide what's the correct answer. Please tell me I didn't just put the card back in the... Not me who put the card back in the pack, but thankfully I remember the answer because I've got a photographic memory. You've heard of the elf on the shelf, but are you ready for Yoda on the coda? What? Is that another music joke? I don't actually know what that thing means when it's like at the start of sheet music. It's like coda. I'm like, I don't know what that... Oh no, the coda is like the dots, is it? Is that the dots where it's like go back to that part? Sorry, to anyone who doesn't understand music, you're thinking, what is this? And I don't blame you, it is very complicated. So I think the question was, 9% of the world's land mass is located in Antarctica. Is more or less than 95%, sorry, of the world's water located in Antarctica. More or less. Put your vote in, and I'll read out what the chat said and then share the correct answer in a moment. But I'm making really good progress, by the way, with this thing. And I do have a story, by the way, about a missing piece. The adventure of the missing piece, which happened today. So I'll share that with you in just a moment, so make sure you don't go anywhere. And let me finish this step. I'll finish this page. Where are we? There we are. I think this is really, really good progress just for a week of live streaming, if I do say so myself. What did you say? Wow, you've not streamed in a... Oh no, that I've already read that comment. That was it a while ago. All right. The answer is... Are we ready? Actually, no, I need to close the poll. Ah, and then I've... Where is it? I've just come out of the thing. Now, got it. The answer. So our question was... 9% of the world's landmass is located in Antarctica. Is more than 95% or less of 95% of water. It would be really helpful if I hadn't put the card back in the deck, but hey, I'm working out how to do it here. Of the world's water supply, freshwater supply, really butchering this question, in Antarctica. Now the chat said, let's find it. I don't even know what the chat said. Let's end the poll. The results are in. The chat said that more than 95% of the world's fresh water is in Antarctica. The answer is less. Less than 95% of the world's freshwater supply is in Antarctica. It's 90%. So a bit of a trick question there. It's an astonishingly high amount, but not quite what you suggested. So to the 41% of people who got it right, well done. Blasterbricks, welcome. Welcome on into the stream and Happy New Year. Bro, what have TBB streams come to? What do you mean, what have TBB streams come to? We're playing a game. Are we not allowed to play a game? Oh, right. Here we go. Here's the story, right? Lego discussion is long gone. Oh, the Lego discussion is here. You can give me some Lego discussions, but we're playing games at the moment because it's just been Christmas and we're still just having fun. That's the thing. You want Lego discussion? Please, absolutely, put your Lego discussion in the chat. Like, You reminded me, because we haven't actually talked about any Lego today, which really isn't very good, aside from the fact that I'm building Lego. This could be just like a general life thing. I asked everyone what they did on New Year's, and then I was like, oh, you've been out. Have you ever been hungover on New Year's? Just a very random, it's still Christmas, yes. Now I'm good, I prefer 12-year-old relationship. Okay. So, here's the little, the story. So, I got to my grandparents' house. As I said, my grandparents hosted a little New Year's dinner for some of our family, which is very nice. As I said, Grandma Brit cooked a very nice roast. And next to my big UCS Razor Crest, I noticed a little kind of two pieces connected together. It was like a sloped piece and two little pieces. This little kind of chunk that was, well, I say it's a chunk. It really wasn't that big. It was three small pieces, but they were connected together in a section, sort of put to one side. And I was like, how did that get there? Like, you know, where did that come from? How did you find that? And my granddad said, oh, well, it was found here. And I thought, oh, this has got to be from the UCS tie interceptor, because those pieces are always coming off. So I've got to go upstairs where all the Lego is at the moment because of Christmas. I go through the entire instruction manual of the UCS tie interceptor, no sign of it. So then I'm like, would it be the UCS X-Wing? So I go through the entire instruction manual of the UCS X-Wing. And then I realised, since it was next to the UCS Razor Crest, it probably would have made more sense for me to check that one first. And before long, we've got the whole family, well, most people who were there, sort of crowded round the coffee table trying to get a good look at this Lego set to work out where they think it might be. And my mum is just putting it in the most random places. She's like, there. And I say, it's not there. She's like, well, it looks nice there. It's not about what looks nice. It's about what, you know, where it's meant to be. So I've got my grandma there trying to work it out. I've got my auntie there trying to work it all out. And my sister's like, oh, it obviously goes at the front. And my brother's like, yeah, but it obviously goes at the back. And there's me just quietly, actually, going through the instruction manual on my phone. Four booklets of that UCS Razor Crest instruction manual it took me. I think it was, I think it was the last booklet, until I discovered where it went. So then, of course, I put it there, and it was like, hooray! And we put the Razor Crest back. So that's our little story there. Keep the piece where it looks nice. Yeah, my mum was like, yeah, that looks nice there, darling. Doesn't it look nice? It's not about what looks nice, Mum. It's about where it's meant to be. There are rules here. You can't just stick it on the top and it'll be fine. No! Can't happen. My granddad, I'll tell you what you guys, I want you guys to share your thoughts on this. My granddad would quite like this one to go on top of the UCS Millennium Falcon. He thinks the colour contrast would be quite cool. Let me know what you guys think of the idea of, I just don't know whether it would be quite precarious or not, putting this Dark Falcon on top of, so maybe I'm being too doubtful here. He says, oh, we can have the Dark Falcon on top of the big Falcon and we can sort of pile up the Falcons. And I joked, or we could have a microfighter on the top. He says he wants to, we've currently got the UCS Falcon on the coffee table and he wants to put it like on, no, literally on top of, like literally plonk it on top and be like, yeah, that looks cool as a kind of a pile up situation. So let me know, is that, oh, Dark Falcon's cool set. I forgot how cool this was. Sorry, Darth Ray was meant to be standing up and she was not. So yeah, I don't know if that's even going to work. It would fall, says Gamer29. Well, that's the thing. Like, I really don't want to be, you know, get a call at drama school just to say that the Dark Falcon has fallen off the big Falcon. I'd be slightly disheartened about that. They could have a showdown. Nah, don't do that, says JB. Oh, everyone else is just as pessimistic as me. No super glue. That's a crime. Absolute crime. This is not the Lego movie. Straddled a Monopoly on New Year's Eve. My sister put hotels on every one of her properties and bankrupted us all. Needless to say, she was sent straight to bed. We played Monopoly. Guess who won? What can I say? I dominated the board by getting the light blues and the oranges. And then by the time we went round again, I was making money and I said to people who were in debt, oh, I don't need your money. Just give me one of your properties. That'll pay the debt. And then, okay, fine. And gradually I was amassing an empire of properties until finally I got the browns and then I got the greens. And before long I had a palace on each side of the board. I have a Star Wars Monopoly and the Star Wars Monopoly board itself is actually ripped in two pieces, done by me aged 8, but we still use it. And after my empire was complete, I won the game. AP has subscribed. Thank you. Thank you. Did your mum win? No, I won. Well, why is it a surprise that I won? You don't think I have the tactics for this? My brother was very annoyed. My brother likes to win. But to be fair, I like to win as well. And he put up with me being all, I want to win. But I lost other games. You know, I lost What was the game we played? Sky Joe's like a card game we played. Judah answers the phone. Grandpa, insert real life disastrous scenario. Judah, oh, I thought my Lego Star Wars 2024 Dark Falcon. Yeah. Oh wait, just gonna he rings up the phone and I'm like, is the Dark Falcon okay? Yeah, I just wanted to. Oh, phew, okay, phew. You're not good at maths. You need maths for Monopoly. That's true. My brother was literally despairing. You know, the worst thing that I'm bad at when it comes to Monopoly, and we will discuss Lego. I've got a Lego question in a moment. So if you're a Lego fan here, wondering what on earth is going on, then please stay with me. And this thing that I was constantly getting wrong, as was everyone else. My mum is just as bad at maths as me, and the two of us. I think my mum, you know, I'm autistic. My mum maybe, but we'll see. Don't know. I feel like she is. Anyway, the two of us like need time to process mathematical sums. So it's like, you owe us 3 times this amount. And I'm like, come on. My brother's like, oh, just give me 20 and I'll give you 10. I'm like, but how much? I want to pay you money. How does this work? Why are you giving me money? And they were so suspicious that my brother's sort of swindling me, or when we roll the dice and I move my piece 8 parts or 7, my brother was absolutely adamant that I'd moved my piece to the wrong place, and maybe I did, maybe I didn't, I don't know, but yeah. Howdy, hey Sheriff Malloy, welcome. 40 likes, time for the game. We haven't done any Lego chatting, so we will do the game in a second, but I invite the chat to have a little bit of a Lego conversation, and our conversation here is going to be best Lego Star Wars best Lego January 1st release, because of course today is Lego release day. So let me know in the chat, what is your favourite Lego release day item? For a lot of people, for a lot of us here, it's going to be Lego Star Wars, because this is predominantly a Lego Star Wars based channel. But of course, oh yeah, the other thing I do is just forget it's my turn. I'm like, whose turn is it? Even when I know it's my turn, I just have to say, is it my turn? Until my family go, yes! Oh. We're saying the ARC 170 be controversial. It doesn't look like it, because Gamer says the ARC 170, Dark Jar Jar says the ARC 170, SW Brick Film says the ARC 170, JB says the Dark 170. There's a cross between. That's great. That's a cool idea. Hey Lego, if you're watching Rebuild the Galaxy, let's have a Dark 170. That'd be cool, like a black and red ARC 170. Seems like the ARC 170 is the most popular choice here. Alternate Brick is talking about the Acclamator, which is a good set. When does the Endurance release? What's the Endurance? I don't know that one. We just played Ludo. My sister threw a temper tantrum and ran upstairs because I knocked one of her pins off the board. Oh, that's the one where you go round. We have a similar version of that. It's called Frustration, where you bat the dice in the middle, and I used to get very competitive off it. And yes, I was guilty of many a temper tantrum in my time. We need a UCS in my time. I mean, like at the ages of 14. We need a UCS Anakin's Interceptor. Yes, that would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. If not, then Ahsoka's Interceptor. Really? Wow. I wouldn't say Ahsoka's Interceptor out of principle because of the price. It's too expensive. But, I would say the ARC 170 is the best release, the new release. Although, I do think the Acclamator is growing on me. It seems to be growing on me. And even though the ARC 170 is like the better set, I think, I may end up buying the what do you call it? The ARC 170, the Acclamator first, because the Acclamator is one I actually want to build in my student accommodation, whereas the ARC 170 is one that's not going to fit there, so I'm going to have to build it at home, and next time I'm home is going to be like February or Easter time. And I've got some other things from my Christmas haul, which is my latest video, which, you know what, you know me, I'm going to do a cheeky plug. Let's see if we can get it to 1.3k views, shall we? We're like at 1,290, so come on. If you haven't already liked it, please do like it and leave a comment saying you came from the live stream. We just crossed the 1 hour mark. Thank you so much to everybody. We've had a really consistent viewership, actually, of 20 viewers today, which I'm very happy with. So thank you so much to everyone for engaging in the chat and answering my questions, taking part in the games and things. So thank you for that. Please make sure you continue to hit the like button. We'll continue to do those more or less games. I do extend the offer of karaoke if we were to reach 100 likes, which hasn't happened in a long time, but you never know. We might have a late Christmas miracle. Or if you'd like to put in a donation, please do consider doing that, either with a link in the description or via super chat. We haven't had any donations today, and having a donation just to support the channel going into the new year would be really brilliant. And as a little thank you, if you put in a donation of £5 or more, I invite you to pick a song for me to sing, and I will do karaoke for you live. I was subjected to sing the Duck Song 4 last time, which crashed viewership numbers, but still it happened, and it was nice that someone donated and said they'd like me to sing this. So yeah, you can pick a meme song or you can pick a real song. It's up to you, but please do consider supporting the channel because editing and all that needs to be paid for going into the new year. That was awful, says HP. Yeah, I agree. It was. But it happened. So, quite an unpopular opinion. I feel like the buildable Grogu with the Prime is already a forgotten set. Yeah, no, I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I think it's a good point. I haven't heard many people talk about that one at all. But then again, I think that set will be kind of one that they'll keep on shelves for a while. I would be surprised if they didn't keep it out through 2026, because 2026, next year, we're getting a Star Wars film. Woo! Next year, guys. One more year until a Star Wars film. Please don't delay it. Please don't delay it. Star Wars, Mandalorian and Grogu coming out next year, which is insane. Yes, Star Wars returning to the cinema. And I feel like they should keep that Grogu set out through 2026 so that people who are excited for the movie, who like Mandalorian, and obviously Grogu's going to be in it because his name is literally in the title, he will be a popular set for that. And it's going to be great. I think it will be great. Genuinely, I think it will be great. It is in the hands of Mr. Dave Filoni and Mr. Jon Favreau. They have not disappointed me yet with a Star Wars project. Obviously, they can, but thus far, I think they've done very well. And even Skeleton Crew, which they have oversight of, but they're not actually the creatives on. It's John Watson and John someone else. There's another John. It's not Jon Favreau, is it? It's John Watts and someone else. But, yeah. OG, I forgot about that movie. So excited. Yeah, me too. Me too. What would you do if the film is the same quality as The Adulteress? I think you mean The Acolyte. Yeah, The Acolyte. Well, look, I think The Acolyte would have been better as a movie, actually, because I think it would have left less scope for messing things up. Because The Acolyte's problem was that every episode there was some new controversy and something that they just didn't need to include in it. It's like Ki-Adi-Mundi just randomly appearing. I didn't mind it, but it upset a lot of Star Wars fans, so I reckon Acolyte would have been better as a film anyway. If it's of the same quality as The Acolyte, I'd be a bit disappointed, but I think The Acolyte was almost part of it was doomed to fail. I wouldn't say it was inevitable, but I'd say the odds were against it being a totally new Star Wars time. I thought it was really good at those planets. I thought the planets were really cool, and I thought the CGI and everything in The Acolyte was really good, I have to say so. Although the story wasn't great. But still, Osha. I completely forgot about it. I actually, every time someone reminds me of The Acolyte, I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got the Endurance for Christmas. What is the Endurance? What are we talking about? I got the Endurance. Is that another name for like another Lego set? Is it called something else? The Acolyte is the only project that I genuinely hate and don't even think about when thinking of Star Wars. I think I hate it. I just think it didn't feel like Star Wars to a lot of people, and it doesn't really have that much of a connection to the rest of Star Wars, so you can just almost forget about it. Like, it's very easy because it's so far, like, early on in the timeline, so that you can literally just wipe it from your Star Wars canon. And yes, my Star Wars canon starts with The Phantom Menace and whatever. Whereas if it was in the middle of The Mandalorian and Kenobi and included crossovers and, well, I don't know, I put Kenobi and The Mandalorian together because they're not. Mando and Boba, let's say, or Boba, before I get told off. If it was there and then you had crossovers, it would be slightly more difficult to erase it from your memory as such. I low-key liked Acolyte. Don't mind. I honestly don't mind it. It was forgettable, yes. I don't think it was that bad. I think there was a bit of an overreaction from the fan base on the Acolyte, but it was okay. Ernest Shackleton's ship is the Endurance. Oh, when you say ship, I think of Star Wars ship. The boat. Yes, that's a cool one. Who was it who got it for Christmas? Mr. Pearson. Hello. Hi, TBB. Welcome. Stopped watching Acolyte after episode 2. Haven't even bothered with Skeleton Crew. Skeleton Crew is fun. It's really good. And I don't know what this week's episode, today's episode holds, because there was one that came out today here in the UK. I think yesterday in the US. But there was a cliffhanger at the end of the last episode. And honestly, I think Brit and Bricks mentioned it. All of the what was it? All of the cliffhangers at the end of the Skeleton Crew episodes. It's fun. It's lighthearted. It feels like Star Wars. It's got little crossovers into the rest of Star Wars, but nothing crazy. Really fun. I'd say, is it just Star Wars Goonies? Yeah, pretty much. But not in a, oh, this is just a carbon copy of the Goonies. No. And by the way, I've never seen the Goonies, but I've heard a lot about it from people who've seen Skeleton Crew saying it's similar. So that's why I say, yeah, pretty much. I've never actually seen it. Maybe I'll disagree. Completely agree with your opinion on the Acolyte. Oh, thank you. Thank you, William Bricks. I mean, I remember talking about the Acolyte on a live stream and it literally never, the discussion never ended. It just went on and on and on because people feel so passionately about it. And I feel like my opinion is illegal to have, but I have it anyway, which is just, it's okay. Like, it wasn't that bad. It was kind of forgettable. The fight scenes were cool. I don't understand why they made some creative decisions. The witches were a bit weird, but seeing Old Republic Jedi, sorry, or whatever it was, and Chimere was quite cool. So, yeah, my opinion on the Acolyte is just kind of like, yeah, I like this bit, a bit of this, a bit of that, I didn't like this. It's a very nuanced opinion. I'm not someone who goes, I hate the Acolyte, or it was so bad, or it was amazing. It was just kind of, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it was cool. It was, some bits were cool. What witches? The power of one, the power of two, the power of many. Yeah, there's dreadful creative decision there, but doesn't mean that they didn't have some cool parts of that series. The fight scene, that episode Night with Chimere, just, yeah, the birth of the Sith almost, Plagueis showing up, that was cool, and lots of threads. I thought it was the story was being interestingly thread to us as a thriller or a mystery, which was quite new for Star Wars, which I appreciated at times, although at certain times there were things that didn't make sense. So, yeah. I just completely forgot they existed, really. They were such a big part of the series. Because you had to watch their episode twice. I say you had to, because it did feel like, oh, please, do we really need to see this again? Like, come on. How many times do we need to hear them chanting? The power of one. Shut up. Fight scenes were great. Yes, I agree. The choreography was great. Speaking of the Acolyte, I made a video a couple of months ago, I want to say now, and it was called "We Need Lego Star Wars: The Acolyte Minifigure." 4 months ago. Wow, time flies. And basically, if you forgot the Acolyte existed, or if you haven't really thought about it that much, and you want to recap, or you actually just would like to see a Lego set from it, please do check out that video there. It's about Lego Star Wars, the Acolyte minifigures I want to see, including my most wanted, which would be Chimere. Don't think it's going to happen, especially since it's cancelled. It's like the nail in the coffin. I think Lego are going to choose to ignore it, as much as the fan base has done. But if you like the cool designs, that was a clean plug, thank you. But if you like the cool designs of the Acolyte, I don't think anyone can anyone argue that the Acolyte didn't have some cool designed characters? Like, Vanestra Rowe was quite a cool looking character from the High Republic or whatever. And what was the other ones? Chimere was just like the best looking character. Awesome guy. Well, not the best looking character as in like he was muscular, which he was actually, but that's irrelevant. What I'm talking about here is the helmet, which is cool. Got sidetracked there by his abs. I'm joking. The witches look cool. No, I disagree on that. They were lame. They were like knockoff Night Sisters. It was like, what? Like, we've got cool Star Wars witches anyway in Ahsoka. My granddad, you know, in the big red, what's it? The red costumes. My granddad would call them the nuns. He was like, the nuns are back. And my grandma was like, nearly dropped his name there. And my grandma was like, you can't say that. Anyway. I'll switch to the build so you guys can see how it's coming along, which is very well, I'd say, so far. I think I don't know if this is going to be some sort of storage. I really don't know what I'm building. I know Gamer29 built this, but maybe you can tell me what this is going to be. Is this like an entrance or an exit? I really don't know. But I'm building this. This is 2 bags in one, by the way. So when I finish this, I'll have finished 2 bags 29 and 30. Yeah, it's also different to imagine different sex, red, purple, and white. Yeah, true. They just weren't that. I'll leave it at that. You can disagree with me. More than welcome to disagree with me. So many Star Wars fans these days are like sheep. They just follow whatever the biggest Star Wars influencer says. And I'm like, no, I have my own opinion. I might like this. I might enjoy this episode of something. I might think Skeleton Crew is really fun, even though it doesn't include, I don't know, Mando. Well, I haven't seen the latest episode. Maybe Mando's going to get a cameo, which would be cool. Wonder what your granddad is called. I know. A hat to the ladder. Ah, nice. Soul's ship was an abomination. You didn't like it? Ah, I'll tell you what ship we do need in LEGO. Luthen's ship. Although, unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. Because the second Andor set is rumoured to be buildable K2SO. Which was actually told to me by Flowbricks. Yeah. Number 12, LEGO. How was your New Year? Or, I mean, how was your New Year's Eve / New Year's celebration? Or did you just not? But, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. 2025. Biggest thing for me is 2020 was half a decade ago. Just feels wrong. Just feels very, very strange. So, it'll take some time for that adjustment in my mind at least. Lego Timmy, hello. Welcome. But Happy New Year to everybody. I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your New Year's Day to spend with me and just enjoy this time as a community. Really grateful to you. Oh mate, don't say that. What did I say? What are your thoughts on the rumours of a new U-wing? New Y-wing. Thoughts on a new U-wing? That's another tongue twister, isn't it? New U-wing. It's going to be downsized. It's going to be. I have. I'm not going to take it out because it might bash over my Slave 1. But I have the. Actually, if I put it where we go here and then shuffle, can you see there? There's the U-wing from Rogue One. So I have what I think is still going to end up being the best U-wing set. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's going to be really cool. Maybe it's going to look really sort of slick and tiled off and all that. But honestly, don't know. Was good. I did a stream with X Knight because you can't build right now. I had surgery in his hands. Been itching to stream. Ah, that's good. That's good of you. Well, I'm glad you had a Happy New Year celebration. Who are you? Says Arthur Morgan. Are you talking to me? Hit the like all. Yes. Yes, make sure we're hitting that like, guys, please. What rumour set are you most excited for? Can't decide between a U-wing or the Night Trooper Battle Pack. I'd say I'm most excited for the UCS Death Star. UCS Jango Fett Slave 1 is also going to be insane. I'm super, super excited for that. I literally don't know where unless Lego, if you're watching this, please, like let me into LAN and then I can have those sets for free. Because otherwise I literally have no clue how I'm going to get them both. Like $1,000 Lego Death Star or amazing $300 or $250, whatever it's going to be, Jango Fett Slave 1. I want them both. So Lego, if you want me to do some content for you, hit me up. I'm always here. Do you see yourself getting the Death Star? I have started saving for the Death Star. It's not much. I've opened. I bank with Starling Bank, and on their app, I don't know if they have a worldwide app. I don't know, but for people in the UK who are with this bank, they have like a little saving space thing that you can just put. It's basically like grouping your money into little piggy banks, and I've put one piggy bank called Lego Death Star. So I'm gradually adding a little bit into that piggy bank. So we'll see. We know a lot about you, yeah, but yeah, you've never heard of it. It's like an online only. It's very good because I like that that you have group things. And no, me telling you, it's just I would recommend it. Like for any Lego fan who wants to save for different sets at once, Starling Bank is generally pretty good. Alternate Brick apparently it might be a Rebuild the Galaxy Part 2 set. I've heard about that with the turbo tank. I don't think that's a rumor. I think it's more of just a speculative thing as to people trying to make sense of why is this Lego set so, going to be so cheap. Because as much as I'd love to believe it's Lego giving us all like a really great, here, have a great priced set. I don't know. There's some guy role-playing R2-D2 in the chat, is there? Hey, Blockspriggs, thank you so much, man. Our first donation of the live stream. Thank you so much. He says, £10 to the Death Star, ? Well, there we go. There we go. Thank you so much, Blockspriggs. Really grateful to you for your support. Happy New Year to you and Cynthia. Wishing you guys all the best as you go into 2025 together. So thank you so much, Blockspriggs. First donation of the day. Very grateful to you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. There's some guy role-playing. Oh, I read that. This stream is sponsored by Starling VP. Yeah, actually, it was a sneaky sponsorship, and Starling Bank are paying me loads. No, it's just an app I use more than anything that's quite convenient. I use it for convenience. TBB, what's your least favourite Star Wars project of 2024? The Acolyte. Yeah, I'd say the Acolyte. As I said, I've got like a nuanced opinion on it, but it's nothing. It's nothing special. So I would go with the Acolyte as my least favourite Star Wars project 2024. Oh, this is something I wanted to share. I completed, well not completed, I completed the story, let's say that, of Jedi Survivor. I did it. Really, really fun. Very much enjoyed it. I can't work out whether I enjoyed it more than Fallen Order. I feel like I did, because there were certain features in this game that made it so much better. Like the navigation thing, like, thank the Lord for that. Jedi Fallen Order, the amount of times I had to look up online tutorials to work out where on earth I'm meant to be going. At least it had these little map like things that would shine this is where you need to go, and I'm like, thank you, because otherwise what I did last time was I literally just watched a ton of YouTube videos. I did have to look up two times, I think I had to look up online tutorials as to how to get around, which does show some problems with how clear or not clear the maps are, but an excellent game, very good. No spoiler please, I won't go into spoilers of like what happens in Jedi Survivor, but excellent game, really fun characters, nice to see the same characters from Fallen Order and new ones, lots of plot twists, lots of cool lightsaber fights, new enemies, lots of new features and things for Cal, especially to help him travel around faster. So, very good. If you had to Google tips for Jedi Survivor and found it unclear, play Arkham Knight. I don't know, but Jedi Survivor, I think I was in one of the Jedi Temple chambers or whatever, and it was just like, I don't know where I'm meant to go. This wall, it says I can climb this wall, but I can't climb this wall. What do I do? And it's like the most random thing that you never thought of. It's like, who in there? I feel sorry sometimes when it's games like that for the people that are sent it to promote it, because then they can't look up guides, because they're supposed to be the ones making the guides. So these gaming YouTubers make the guides for everyone else. So what are these gaming YouTubers? I suppose they're much more experienced gamers than me. I game for, maybe I play a game maybe once a year through, and other games, but yeah, maybe they're just better. Actually, they are. That's probably why they do what they do, and I'm a Lego YouTuber. But Jedi Survivor, really good game. Would recommend it if you enjoyed Jedi Fallen Order, and excited for Jedi Part 3. So, yeah. One of my 2025 goals is getting the UCS Razor Crest. Genuinely think it is the best in the price point. Absolutely agree. My favourite Lego set. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Really fantastic Lego set. I think the UCS Sail Barge is not going to topple. As cool as it is, and maybe my mind will be changed when we put the top on, but like I feel like the Razor Crest, I feel like I have more love for the Razor Crest as a ship in Star Wars in general than I have love for the Sail Barge. Sail Barge is an excellent set so far, really enjoying it. It looks great, and of course I'm not going to judge it totally until it's done, but it's a great set. I'm enjoying it so far, but I won't give you like my full ranking. But in answer to your question, like ages ago, Green Goose saying that you thought maybe this would unthrone it, I feel like the UCS Razor Crest is going to remain my favourite Lego Star Wars set, just because I love the Mandalorian so much. I thought that ship was amazing. I thought the interior of it was all fantastic and a very fun build overall. Speaking of the build, here we are. I'm just trying to work out where this 1x4 tile goes, because I know for a fact it's not a spare, so just got to work this out. It's huge. Well done. Thank you, Paul Kahn. Thank you. It's coming along really well. So, still more to do, still more to be done, but it's coming along nicely, which is always good. Aha! It goes like that. There's a piece there. Oh. I don't really know why this piece is necessary here. It clearly didn't make a difference to me, but Lego clearly just decided to throw it in. The Death Star might overthrow the Razor Crest. Yes, absolutely. I will say it here. I will predict that if I get my hands on the Death Star and I build it, it will be my new favourite Lego Star Wars set. Like, I'm predicting it here, because the Death Star was always my dream Lego set. Am I going to have $1,000 to buy this Lego Death Star with? I don't know. Could the Slave 1, the UCS Jango Fett Slave 1, take the throne? Potentially. I think it's such a cool idea. I think it may look incredible. So, this new year has the potential to totally turn my Lego Star Wars set rankings upside down with those two massive sets, the Slave 1 and the Death Star. So, Lego, if you want to send them. Otherwise, I'll be phoning up Brick Citrus again. Who we still have. I need to do my 80/80 series with him, but otherwise I'll be phoning Brick Citrus like, hey, can we arrange a series? can we have $1,000? Yeah, no, that'd Yeah, no, that's probably not the best idea. You have the loop, yeah. Django Fett Say 1 is rumoured to be the May 4th UCS set, which would just be absolutely incredible. Okay, here's bags 29 and 30. Potentially like the boringest bag so far. But that's because it's just, this is all going to be tiled over and it's going to be added and there's going to be accessories and all these things. So at the moment all I've got is kind of a big grey plate that's going to sit on top. So I'm sure loads of stuff will be added to this. I'm not rating the set based on this. But if this was the set, I'd give it like a 2 out of 10. So as long as it has its purpose in the set. Did he buy you an £800 Lego set? Who? Brick Citrus? Yes, Brick Citrus is a fantastic supporter of the channel. I don't know whether he's watching today or not, but very, very, great. I'm speaking like Trump, aren't I? Great guy. He's excellent. No, Brick Citrus, excellent supporter. He sponsored my UCS Venator build series that I did with him. So he paid for the Venator, and I really honestly didn't believe it was going to happen until it arrived at my door, and I was actually like, this is insane. The UCS 8080 will be our next build series. So that's going to be really fun. The UCS 8080 awaits, I say. So that's going to be really fun. Summer 2025. I'm already planning. Like, you know, I'm busy. I'm busy with drama school. I'm busy with so many things, but I'm already booking in little things. I'm like, yeah, this is going to be my build series for the summer. My build series for the Christmas. Please be the Death Star. Please, come on. My build series for the Christmas better be the Death Star. I really hope it is, but I don't know. Only you guys can make that possible with your consistent support of the channel. So if you do want to donate to support an excellent year of LEGO Star Wars live streams and live series, more videos, more content. At the moment, my biggest concern is paying for editing, because I'm going to go back to drama school and I'm going to need to pay for editing to be done. I won't have the time to do it, so if I can't afford editing, it won't happen. So if you would like to support paying for editing in particular, please do consider donating with the link in the description or via Super Chat. We've got half an hour left of the live stream, so it'd be really brilliant if we got a donation in that time. But thank you to Blocksbricks, who's put in our first donation of the day a few moments ago. Where are we? Sheriff Malloy says, this is a good channel. Leviticus. Oh, Lego. I like Lego. I don't know why I said live it. I like Lego clears the mind. It does, doesn't it? It's really therapeutic. Welcome on into the channel, Sheriff Malloy. I don't know if you're new here, but here's the UCS Sail Barge. It's coming together so well. Look at that. Like, I can't wait to finish this, because I reckon it will be in like my top Lego Star Wars sets. It's probably not going to be the top, but I think this may be. I dare say I'm enjoying this more than I enjoyed building the Venator. I actually think I am, because the Venator doesn't have an interior. My biggest thing with LEGO Star Wars sets is an interior. I love an interior, and I love being able to put characters in it. So it ticks that box. So I think it's going to go above the Venator in my rankings. So I think, what did I do? What are my rankings so far? I think I put UCS, Razor Crest, Millennium Falcon, Venator at 3. I think those are my 3 biggest LEGO Star Wars sets. I have the gunship, but the gunship isn't as big as the Venator. Yeah, I think the Sail Barge may be my 3rd, or even beat the UCS Falcon. I don't know yet, because we're still getting there, but I'm enjoying the build a lot. It's so fun, and there's loads of bits inside of it. Not quite as good as the Razor Crest, because I have a soft spot for Mandalorian, but still. Okay then, bag 31 time. And before we actually, before we start bag 31, let me have a little poll with you guys. Here's a little game for you in the chat. I want you guys, you can discuss your answers in the chat, but I'm going to ask a question, and you guys are going to put whether you think the answer is less or more. So let's put a poll. I'm going to put start a poll. Dutch van der Linde says, I need money for the Sail Barge. I think the best way to raise money for Lego, and this is how I put money towards the Sail Barge as well as people's donations, sometimes it's selling stuff that you don't want anymore, particularly selling Lego that you don't want anymore. Like, sometimes there are sets that I just don't really want anymore. Sometimes I've got a little sealed set that I was planning to build, and then by the time I get around to build it, I just don't want it, so I'll do it. So, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, robbing banks. No, I'm talking about ethical ways of raising money for Lego. Vote now. So, if you received £1 for every time your heart beats, I'd have more than enough money to buy the UCS Death Star. But that's not the question. If you received £1 for every time your heart beats, would you have more or less than £15 million by the end of the year? So let's say you woke up this morning and someone put a little, is it a stethoscope that they use to track your heartbeat on you and gave you £1 every single time. You'd be able to expect, I'd definitely go out and buy some Lego Star Wars White Whale sets like the original Cloud City. But would you have more or less? I'm going to put it as a poll, so don't answer in the chat. More or less than £15 million by the end of the year. Okay. Oh, it's not letting me. No. Let me come out of that. X. Start poll. I thought you meant in a lifetime. No. If you received £1 for every time your heart beats in 2025, let's say this morning, because we're at New Year's Day, would you have more or less than £15 million? So my granddad wouldn't have any. Oh dear. Dark humour there, Forest Elf. It's 15 million. Would you have more or less than £15 million? So think about every time your heart beats. I don't know why I needed to demonstrate what a heartbeat sounded like. Just in case you didn't know. It depends on how fast your heart beats, I suppose. Would you have more or less than £15 million? I'm opening up bag 31 while I let you guys answer, so I'll switch to the bill cam so you can see that happening. Beautiful, beautiful paper bags. And we've got another one of these kind of odd characters that I don't really know who they are. Members of Jabba's crew for the sail barge here. Alien characters, but then again, I love my aliens. I'm sure you guys know that about me, but I love alien characters. Particularly in Lego, but also in Star Wars in general. Like, I just love it when in a new series we get a new alien species. I just think it's great. Oh, so that's how a heart beats, yeah. I thought that was the Netflix intro. Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe your heart is just... Okay. I'll build this minifigure, which is our first minifigure of today's live stream. I actually don't know the names of these minifigures. I believe this head is the same as Vane. Is it the same as Vane from the Pirates? Let's have a look. Let's check. Yes, it is. The head, I'll compare it actually. Oh, the head is exactly the same. Look, so here you can see my Pirate Snub Fighter set with Vane and those two characters have the same head, the same face. Sorry, that set was very dusty. And this one has the same face as well. So Lego's really getting their money's worth out of that mould. Saying they all look the same, eh, Lego? Whoa! Okay, here we go. Let's show you guys. Cool looking alien character. Someone tell me what species that is. Okay, the answer is... Well, I'll tell you what the chat said first. The chat said... more, with 86% of people saying that you would have more. And the correct answer is more. You would have amassed a fortune of over £42 million. So, pretty impressive. Wasn't expecting that from you, Judah. Sorry. I have a sense of humour, what can I say? The alien figures were a huge grab for me to get the Mos Eisley. Yeah, I know, Mos Eisley, beautiful set, and it's now retired. Wait for that value to go up. It's going to skyrocket, baby. To the moon. To the moon. It's way higher. It's a Bruno Mars. Talking to the moon. It's up there. Anyway, if I prepared myself, like, done my Brit and like ready. Talking to... Like, I could do that. I hit the note anyway. My Mos Eisley has fallen into disrepair. Oh no, better rebuild it. I invested in the Mos Eisley a while ago, like two years ago. I invested into that Mos Eisley and I like bought a sealed one on sale. I thought you was play it safe, mate. Oh, I do generally with my jokes, but there are some jokes that I just think I can get away with. So it got rained on. No, that's not good. Got rained. It was the answer was you would have amassed a fortune of over 42 million. Now, let's do this one more time. We're going to do one more Okay, here we go. This is going to be fun. It may not be the answer that you think. Show the minifig again. Sorry, I'll show the minifig again. There you go, Brit and Bricks. Okay. I'm going to do another question, okay? So vote now. Less. Oh no, more or less. May not be the answer you think. Does the average person spend more or less time on the toilet than exercising every week? Does the average person spend more or less time on the toilet than exercising every week? So, more if you think they spend more time on the toilet, less if you think they spend more time exercising. So what do we think? Are we going to be optimistic? Are we going to say that actually, you know what, people are better than that, we're not on the toilet for that long anyway? Or are we really going to say that actually people spend way more time on the toilet than they do exercising, which might be depressing? All the figures from my Daily Bugle have been lost to custom, Green Goose. What? How did that happen? Leia Organa, Skywalker, Sogolo, Amidala, Binks. Hello. Wrong minifig. Crazy. Crazy, bro. Looks like Klaatu. Yes, I think so. Second in command of your gang. What are you talking about? Is that the minifig, or are you talking about other stuff? I'll let the votes come in. So, does the average person spend more or less time on the toilet than exercising every week? I don't exercise, but I do sit on the toilet. Well, there you go. Then you would be one of the people that spends more time on the toilet than exercising. So, would you say there are more people like you, or more people who exercise and spend less time on the toilet? Well, I don't exercise, so... Well, it depends what you class as exercise, isn't it? I assume exercise is like purposeful exercise. So obviously this figure is going to be like... I think it's going to be referencing things like working out, going to the gym, going for a walk, rather than things like I'm going to walk down the stairs and I'm counting that as exercise. I don't think that counts. Here we go. I'm going to give you the answer. So, how many, here we go. Answers are in. 85% of you said that people spend more time on the toilet than they do exercising. The most exercise I get is walking to the toilet. Yeah, I don't think it counts that as exercise. The correct answer is, the average person spends 1 hour and 42 minutes a week on the toilet. This is around twice the time the average person spends exercising. Ouch. Ouch. Pretty damning, isn't it? So it seems that we all need to get off our backsides and do some exercise. Anyone got a New Year's resolution? Anyone going to start going to the gym or something this year? For me, I think it's probably not this week or the last week or the week before, because it's been Christmas. But for me, because I'm at drama school and I have dance and stuff like that, I would say that I spend more time exercising than I do on the loo. Not that you want to know how much time I spend on the loo. I'm not going to be checking that. And here's a fun fact for you. Over your lifetime, you will spend 92 days on the toilet. Isn't that crazy? Just very weird. 1 hour, 45 minutes is a week. What do you mean week? Lost all my fat last year. This time to bulk up. Good for you. Excellent, Forest Elf. Well, imagine you can't have lost all your fat. What you're saying, you have 0% body fat. I mean, that's really good. Well done. Well done. 25 is my year. Yeah, excellent. Good for you. Well done. I will spend at least 2 years in total. What do you mean? What, on the loo? You know what I mean, mate. What do we talk about? Oh, no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'm winding you up. Well done. That's really good, Forest Elf. Good for you. I admire that. Well done. Dedication. I mean, if you've come this far, then like if you, I don't know what's harder, losing fat or bulking up. I'd say, I don't know. I think both of them require a lot of discipline, isn't it? But I think bulking up is then the reward that you get for having lost the fat in the first place. So if you've come this far, then of course you would, you'd want to go the whole way. Otherwise, you've just done half the job. I'm already waiting for 2026. 2025 has been exhausting. There we go. Good one, Lord Imdip. Good one. Okay, we are at the hour and 40-minute mark. Bye, everyone. I have to go now. Bye, Julia. Take care, HP. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate you being here. Thank you. So we're at the hour and 40-minute mark, guys. We will do a couple more or less by the end of the live stream. But let's get on with bag 31 of the UCS Jabba's sail barge. I showed you the minifig, and now it's time to actually start with the steps. And it says I also need some long here. These ones, I believe. Let's see. Oh, no, it says 240 millimeters or 9.5 inches. I don't know. I can't do maths. But they all look different to me. There's so many of them. Hang on. Right, someone can... do I really... Is it really telling me I need a ruler? Hang on, let me open this up. So, I've got these pieces here. These stick pieces. And it says I need one that's 6 inches long, and I need one that's 9 inches long. So, I am assuming... Oh no, I can't even assume that. Is this 6 inches, this small one? How long would we say? I might just have to test it and see. But my guess is that this is the 6-inch one. No, this is the 6-inch one. No, they don't have the one-to-one thing. It literally just says, it just gives you the measurements. I'm saying that this is the 6-inch one. And this is the 9-inch one? Or am I totally off? I don't know. This shouldn't be a mathematical thing, Lego. Come on. Right, I'll work it out when I get there. I'll see how long it looks compared to the thing and probably try a different one until it goes, yeah, that looks about right, and I'll go with that. I would know which one is 6 inches. Oh, grow up, Forrest. Grow up. Please. TVB, can you please answer my question? What did you... Sorry. What did you prefer, the Acolyte or Tales of the Empire? The Acolyte. Tales of the Empire was rubbish. Was Tales of the Empire 2024? Because if so, I changed my mind. Because the smaller one's 6... I don't know. I don't know. If you only have 2 lengths, then 6... No, it's not 2 lengths. There's 4. 4 different lengths. Look, we've got this one, which is kind of a mid. This one. The small one. This one, which is kind of in between. And then this really, really, really long one. So, it's not... Yeah. Not very helpful. Okay, we've got 20 minutes left of the live stream, so it would be fantastic to do some more or less, so make sure you're liking it up. If you would like to donate to support the channel going into 2025, it would be super appreciated, so please do consider putting in any amount with the link in the description or via Super Chat before the end of the day to get the channel off to a really strong start when it comes to funding for 2025. So do consider doing that because my channel is pretty much entirely fan funded. Tales of the Empire was February 2024. Okay, fine. Tales of the Empire was the worst Star Wars project of 2024. Really was. It was awful. I remember, like, my mum said to me after my live stream, she was like, why did you say it was so bad? I said it was. It was really, really bad. So Tales of the Empire was the worst. I think Acolyte was better than Tales of the Empire. So, yeah. Yo, yo. Hey, Mr. Kiwi, how are you? How was your New Year's celebration? What did you get up to in the end? What did you do? Tales of the Empire was made for... Was it? Oh. Such a depressing show. I had so much hope for it, and then they just was a disaster. Actually, no, I lied. Dave Filoni did disappoint me with Tales of the Empire. That was the animated one. Really, yeah, really just, really wasn't very good at all. Felt like a massive missed opportunity. Looking forward to more Tales of the Jedi, though. Because the first season of Tales of the Jedi was fantastic. Really enjoyed it. I watched a film and chilled, can't lie. Ah, fair enough. Fair. Did you watch the fireworks? We were talking about the firework coverage, though we won't go into that discussion again because it took us ages to get out of it. It was like a... Oh, look at all these tiles. I love tile pieces. Must have said that like a dozen times on this stream series so far. The trailer was better than the show. I agree. They only threw Darth Vader in there for clickbait. He literally showed up to walk and sit on a chair. Massive clickbait. I did not watch it, but you didn't? Oh. Yeah, let's not talk about it. What? Tales of the Empire or the fireworks? Alright. There we are. Yes, Gamer29 mentioned that there were going to be some tiles. And I love my tiles. Like, I just think there's something so satisfying about... Maybe if I zoom in and go down a bit, you guys can actually see a bit more of what I'm doing. How's that? There we go. There. Now you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. I'll keep it on this angle just for a moment and then switch back to the face cam, but just here so you can admire just how nice it is to tile it all off. Like, it looks ugly, as I said, like that bag, if that was the set, it'd give it like a 2 out of 10 because it looks really ugly. But now is the time to make it look Make it look nice and shiny. All those tiles. Special interest in Lego tiles. Yep, I do have a special interest in Lego tiles. I want to see Yoda the college years. What? Is that a joke I don't get? I'm admiring something else right now. What are you admiring? My shirt? What is it that you're admiring? The minifigs? The brown makes it pop as well. I know, right? Yeah. I'm sure it's going to look really good when it sort of goes in there, but for now it kind of looks like a big brown slab. Okay. Show a slave Leia. Of course. Probably, I don't know if this is the best minifig in the set. No, I'd say Max Rebo is the best in the set. But there she is. Okay. This is so satisfying. I love this. Honestly, like if you give me, I saw Anna Banana Bricks was here the other day, and she was actually saying that she got a job building Lego sets, like building massive Lego models, which I just think is really, really cool. If I could have a job just putting Lego tiles on all day, I would do it. If I could listen to whatever I wanted online and get paid to do this, absolutely I would. I could just sit in silence and put, like, I don't know, a politics thing that I'm interested on online and just make money from building. That'd be the dream, just Lego tiling as a job. Jabba is my sig figure. Belly buttons. Does she have one? Oh, they do. She does. I see. I see. What did Forrest said Forrest Elf? Can't see that. TVP trying to start my YouTube channel. Did you like my new profile photo? Well, it's this minifigure, is it not? Putting tiles on is the good part, but getting them off isn't fun. Yes, no, I agree. When you put them in the wrong place, then you got to use the brick separator and painstakingly, like, really get them. You talk about the big models people design themselves. I'm not sure I trust you to design your own models. No, Anna's building. I assume she's building ones with instructions. Like, aren't there designers and then... So, like, the Art of the Brick Lego exhibition, for example, there's a designer who then makes instructions and then they hire people to build the big models to put on show. Like, he doesn't personally build them all himself. Otherwise, that would take him forever. I don't know. Maybe she is designing them. I really don't know. Judah, the 6-inch part is the shortest tube in the set. Ah, so thank you very much. It's really helpful. Do you know that for a fact? How do you know that? Hang on. So the shortest one. It's not that one. It's not that one. It is that one. That's a 6-inch. I see. You should have 2 of them. I do have 2 of them. Hooray! Fantastic. Very good, very good. Hi, I'm new on the channel. What's your name? Hey, Gato Bakiro. Welcome to the channel. My name is Judah, also known as the Brick Brit, and this is my channel. I make Lego videos, and fantastic to have you here in the community. So, you looked up on Rebrickable. Thank you so much. That's very helpful. I only just realised that's a Star Wars shirt. Yeah, how cool is that? I thought... I know it's New Year now, but I'm just going to wear my Christmas t-shirt, my Christmas shirt one more time, because this is very cool. I got it on Christmas Eve from my parents as a sort of a little thing to wear over Christmas, and they've certainly got their money's worth out of this, because I've worn this on like countless occasions now. Okay, Judah, love your videos. Thank you so much. Welcome to the community, man. Hopefully you'll stick around with us and join in, but thank you so much for tuning in today. We are at the 1 hour 50-minute mark in 2 minutes time. So, although I doubt I'm going to finish on time. I say this every time, but I do doubt it purely because this because of this bag. So, I'll go for as long as it takes to finish this bag. I'll say, but I may choose to finish slightly earlier. Can we start a new donation goal to get you a new flag? I don't. The flag is sort of going to be something. So I'm not going to like. The flag is okay as it is for now, but I think what I will do is the type of thing is sort of just seeing one. Like if I go to, usually it'll be like going to a castle or something, and then I'll see a flag and be like, oh, I'll get that flag. So I don't think it's going to be something I'm just going to like buy on Amazon. The reason I haven't put the donation goal up is because sometimes it was just kind of an ugly bar. Like if I put one up here, you'll see. Like sometimes I'd have like an ugly bar that was just there. That it says it's been filled, but usually I mean that wasn't filled today. We got a £10 donation from Blocksbricks, which was fantastic. But usually it's just kind of an ugly white bar in the corner that just doesn't fill up, so it just takes up space on the screen. And I just decided, yeah, let's get rid of it. So if people do want to donate, it shows up. It's like a shark, and it makes a sound, and I shout you out, and it supports the channel. So the link's in the description for that, as always. But I just thought I wouldn't put the donation goal. I wouldn't do a new donation goal for now, at least. Hey, Venator Bricks, welcome on in. Just walk up any almost street in London. Yeah, I can't just like, oh, I'll have this one, thank you. This is great. But that's true, yes, when I'm in London, maybe I will be able to find one. Oh, I thought you meant the ones for like the actual ones, like the, you know, the over the street. That'd be quite funny. So I just went and took one. Yes, to be fair, souvenir shops will sell flags. So maybe when I'm in London to see something, I don't know, see something in the theatre, maybe I will do that. Go, yeah, I'll buy that. I love the shark, but I'm curious. Are there other stickers instead of the shark? There are. There are. The alert box. If I go here, where is it? Advanced. Looking for the old alert box. Where is it? Click here. And then widget editor. I actually don't know. I would have thought there is. Like, I picked the shark because the shark is my favourite animal. So if someone donates, we'll see the shark again. See what I did there? I think there are. I think there are other ways. Maybe I can't access it right now because I am streaming. But I remember, like, there was a big selection and I chose the shark. Gina, what's your favourite Lego Star Wars set of all time? Well, favourite Lego Star Wars set of all time is the UCS Razor Crest. And I think it's a fantastic set. It's minifigure scale. It has an incredible interior. It's huge. It looks gorgeous in the corner of my grandparents' sitting room. So I'd go with that one. Get someone off a Fiverr. Get someone off Fiverr to make a custom sticker. Oh, I could do, I guess. I could do. But then again, money. like I need money for editing mostly, or to pay editing rather than like designing custom stickers. I don't think my channel's quite at that point where it would be a sensible channel finances decision to spend money on a custom thing. Do you mind telling us your GCSE grades? I got 3 9s, 3 8s, 3 7s, 2 6s. So I did pretty well. Open to commission, says Green Goose. And he said my editors. Well, yeah, I know, but then I realised I don't actually have editors anymore. They all quit. So I'm kind of going from person to person going, hello, could you please edit this for me? And they're like, I don't know. And I'm like, please. Flowbricks hopefully will be back on the team in the new year. Well, it is the new year. Flowbricks, are you watching? Hello? Vincent Gulls 93, hello. And no, I can't shout out your friend Mike. Nice try. Custom stickers off TBB to put on our sets. Now that'd be cool. Yeah, but that would probably I would hate it to see people putting on their sets. I'd be like, no, don't ruin your Lego set with a fake sticker of me. Darth Jar Jar, got to go now. See you Darth Jar Jar. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Please do drop a like if you haven't already on the way out. Someone let me know what the like count is today. I haven't really kept a close eye on it. What usually happens is if I'm not keeping a close eye on it, it just simply doesn't go up. And then it's like, oh, we only got like 30 likes today. So I don't actually know what the like count is. 48. Okay, let's see if we can get 50. Come on, guys. We can do 50. We can do 50. I haven't been pushing it too hard today, although I can if you don't. I can start with the finger-threatening tactics of Blocksbricks. The iconic snap that fingers thing. If you don't start liking, I'm going to start snapping some fingers. He doesn't sound like that at all. I don't know where that accent's from. Flo said he's locking in 2025. Don't think he's going to be editing for you. Yeah, but Flo said he's locking in. Look, he said to me, he said, I can edit sometime. And I'm like, okay. He's a very unpredictable guy. Please just, please, bro. Please, bro. Please don't let me down. Again. But Flowbricks is excellent when he actually does the editing. He's a very good person to have available, but he's just not always available, which is a pain. Otherwise, because then I'm like, I don't know what to do. So if you know anyone that can edit to a really good standard, then please let me know. I say really good standard, just the standard of my videos, which you can decide for yourself if that's really good standard. I like to say so. He's definitely unpredictable. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Like deadlines are kind of I say to Flowbricks, I say, right, Deadline for this video is Friday. Could I please have it out? And I think in Flowbrix's mind, it's like an advisory date. It's like a best before. You know, when you have food and it says best before. And I think he sees that and he's oh, it can wait, it can wait. And then Thursday night, I'm messaging like, oh, we got the video. And he's like, I actually haven't started. I'm like, but when he does it, he's a fantastic editor and he's a good friend of mine. So yeah. You're not that bad at maths then, at least you got 6 or higher. I got a 6 in maths, and I do not know how I managed it. Well, I do know how I managed it. A lot of revision, a lot of hard work, and I would not pass that exam today. Guarantee you, give me a GCSE maths paper today, I would fail. Just like, I would probably get, I don't know, a 2. I genuinely would. I have a friend who's a good editor. Well, yeah, let me know if he's... Usually it helps to have people who know me and support the channel anyway, because... As I say, my channel isn't a massive revenue growing thing. So my channel is almost entirely funded by you guys. So literally my channel depends on the amount of people who just decide to put in a donation per week. So I can't commit to like paying a lot of money for editing, although I do have to pay some money for editing, which obviously costs money. So you see, it's always a balancing act, really. It's always trying to work out the happy medium. Getting a 6 in maths is easy. 3 + 3. Oh, very funny. Very funny. Do you remember Solomon VR? He's good. Oh, yeah, I do. What happened to him? He doesn't watch the videos anymore. No. What's your best video to watch to see how you like your editing? Good question. I would say the most realistic, like the video that the best editing is the one that's my best and worst Lego minifigures. That was edited by Ryan Seville, who's literally an editor. So I'd say the best one to look at would be probably the crazy Lego deal, how I got this Lego Star Wars Skeleton Crew set for 50% off, or my Christmas haul. Like those, that is the style, that is the standard. Okay, if you can do better than that, then please do. Ryan Seville does do better than that. He's brilliant. But generally, it's more of a case of just meeting that, making sure it looks good, and then I'll get it out. And spelling mistakes as well. Please, no spelling mistakes. If you need to edit for me, you need to be able to spell. Thankfully, that's not so much of an issue when it comes to, because I don't do subtitles anymore. Actually, yeah, it's not an issue anymore. Poor Flowbrix, bless him. I would send him back about 7 different times. I'd say, no, this word is still not how you spell you spell the word L-E-G. I'm joking. Give Flo a date like a week before you want it realised. Yeah, I'll be like, hey, I actually want it tomorrow. No, I love him really. Okay, I don't love him really good. Never mind. Could you plug them, please? Oh, yeah, sure. I'll plug them. The Skeleton Crew set for 50% off is a good video that I edited and fairly short, which is kind of the length of most of my videos. So there's that one. And the Christmas haul is my most recent video, which is the one I'm just plugging now. Bring back TLB games for new Fortnite. You got a new Xbox, right? I did, but I unfortunately will not see that new Xbox, what is it, X, when I go away, because I'm going to be living away. And it's my brother's as well, so my brother got the better end of the deal, clearly, and he gets to keep it here, so, yeah, that is what I agreed to. So, technically it's mine as well, but it will pretty much be solely my brother's for, like, 6 weeks or whatever. We've got to get sponsored by Lego Group. Loads of smaller content creators are getting sponsored. Sponsored in terms of Lego Ambassador Network, or sponsored in terms of like a paid video collaboration? You should do a video like you did for the minifigures for each movie, but do it for the sets. What do you mean, the best and worst minifigures in what? Because I can't do every Lego Star Wars set. That would be ridiculous. Like that would be like a mammoth. If I had time, and I would, but that would just be insane. Favorite Battlefront skin? I really don't know. I haven't played... Are you talking about Battlefront 1 or Battlefront 2? I haven't really played Battlefront 1 much. I haven't played it in years. So I'm just trying to work out how to do... Ah, I see. Yavin. Oh, yeah. Oh, I look suddenly very bright, don't I? Ah. 41st Ranger... Oh, that's cool. I think mine is... My Clone Trooper one is like a 501st, so... Alright, I've got this piece here, whatever this is. I'll switch to the build cam. We are in the last, or what should be the last few minutes, but I expect we're going to go further because of the build itself taking longer. No, you did the bid for best figure of each movie, now do the best set for... Ah, I see. Best set from every Star Wars. I don't know if anyone's done that one already. Maybe I did minifigures because someone's done it. I can't remember, but yeah, maybe I'll. That's a good shout. If you had to pick a favourite Star Wars scene, what would it be? Oh, I've never been asked that before. That's a great question. I honestly am not sure. Best Star Wars scene? Maybe... Ah, I've got it. Got it. Best Star Wars scene, favourite Star Wars scene is... I'm not doing one for every show or movie, I'll be here all day, Green Goose. Is Revenge of the Sith, cross-cutting between Anakin and Obi-Wan, Palpatine, Yoda. Just peak Star Wars right there. Lightsaber fighting, incredible music, incredible settings, iconic characters, just fantastic Star Wars. So, yeah. Put your favourite Star Wars scenes in the comments, guys. I'm interested to see what you think. I think we've got Battle of Rogue One on the beat. Oh, the Battle of Scarif, yeah. That's a good one from Rogue One. The best Disney-era Star Wars film. I think most people would agree about that. Although, I really, really want Mando to beat that. I really do. I am rooting for this film. I really want to go in and find a new favourite Star Wars film. But, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. When Chirrut sacrifices himself. Oh, yeah. I'm one with the Force and the Force is with me. I'm one with the Force and the Force is with me. I'm one with the Force. No, Chirrut! And then Baze runs out. Oh, yeah, really good. Best scene, anything with an Ewok. Oh, yeah. Ewoks are good. Sorry, I'm literally just adding the soundtracks here. There's too many for me to pick. Oh, come on, I chose one. I have a whole playlist. Yep, you have to pick the best one from the playlist. Pick the top of your Star Wars Wrapped. What was really funny is that Star Wars, the official Star Wars account, posted like a "This was our year in Star Wars," and what was so funny is that they excluded the Acolyte from that poster, and it was like, are they just pretending that it never happened now? Are they that ashamed of what happened of it? The Sarlacc burping. Oh, I mean that's a scene for sure. I'm not sure I'd describe it as a cinematic masterpiece, but yeah, it's a scene. Best scene is Palp's arrest or March on the Jedi. Oh, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Order 66 is also a great scene. Dun, 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 dun. You got 150 videos. Oh, you actually have one. Oh, I thought you were joking. Wow, my word. Your favourite Star Wars scenes. Wow. Really good. I mean, I know it's memed on, but I do remember really, really liking "I am all the Sith and I am all the Jedi" in The Rise of Skywalker. I know people are like, oh yeah, it's just a copy of Iron Man or whatever, and yes it is, but it was cool. Best episode 3 scenes are this when Liberty dies. Oh yeah. And the separation of twin. Why is that the best scene? No wonder you like Andor if you like that. If you think that's your best scene in the whole of Revenge of the Sith. Come on, Green Goose. Come on. Even that, like, it's a good scene, but it doesn't touch Palpatine's arrest, or Palpatine versus Mace Windu, or Anakin versus Obi-Wan, or even the opening scene with the fighters, and no. What's your favourite Clone Wars episode? Oh, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the Clone Wars in a while. We have passed the 2-hour mark. Thank you so much to everyone who stayed for the whole 2 hours. Very grateful to you, because I know it's a lot of time to take out of your day to watch me and support me. So thank you so much, guys. Please make sure you've liked it up. If you like, we can do one more or less, or we can save some more for maybe tomorrow. I'm not 100% certain, but I think I may be going live again tomorrow. I'm basically just trying to get as much of this live series. Well, I want to finish this live build by the time I go back to drama school. So I'll have to see. I'll have to see how it works. Oh, no, that's not right. Oh, it is. Ah, how strange. Where does that go then? Wait, what? Am I missing parts? Is there another? How many bags did it say to open at the start of this? Please don't tell me that I had to open another bag, otherwise I'll cry. Or is this not? No, it says says I need. Oh, there's. Ah, no, they're here. They're here. Phew, they're here. Qui-Gon's funeral, amassing the clone army. Oh, that's a good one. Separation of the twins, construction of the Death Star. Ewok party's fun. Na 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 na. Do a special 3 or 4 hour stream to finish the build. Well, I will market it differently. It will be like finishing the Jabba sail barge. So I'll have to go until I finish it. So I don't know. It may touch the 3 hour mark. I certainly don't want to be going for 4. But we'll see how the cookie crumbles as such. We'll have to wait. But I do feel like I still need one more. I still need one more of these parts. Gato Burico. Oh, you asked about my upload schedule. He doesn't have an upload schedule. That's probably more true than not, I'd say. I do need a solid upload schedule, but I simply don't have one. I think I do need to get into the habit of actually uploading consistently, in terms of, because consistency is something that I used to be really good at. I used to upload twice a week, and I used to just always do that, or once a week on a specific day. So maybe I should try and do it every other week on, I don't know, a Friday night or something. I think maybe I'll start doing that. So I will let you know if I suddenly establish a really good upload schedule. But at the moment, it's just sort of as and when. Ed donated £10. Where's our song, Judah? Ed didn't request a song, so I think I might be off the hook. But Ed, if you have a song, then we can do a song. Absolutely, you are right, Forest Elf Lego. I wouldn't want to deny the song. So, yeah, if he wants. Fact, most cookies are actually not able to crumble. Ah, thank you so much for that information, gamer. All right, where are we? Turn that around. So you can see here now looking much more interesting. All those little brown pieces being complemented really well by the tiling. Very nice. Enjoying it a lot. Speaking of donations, of course, as I'm still going, you are more than welcome to, if you do want to choose a karaoke song for yourself, put in a donation yourself. And yeah, if we could get some to support the channel at any time is always appreciated. You said it's just the way the cookie crumbles and it's factually incorrect. Okay, I take it back. It's just a phrase. Let me live. All right, you can see the cannons there, looking very good. We're building some steps now. Where are we? There. Okay. We've got 2 of those. I'll zoom in a little bit more actually, so you guys can see how I'm working on this bit here. Isn't it quite cool that I can control the webcam from my phone? I think that was maybe the biggest upgrade to my streaming setup of the year of 2024, which was getting this webcam, which means you can actually see up close what I'm building and what I'm working on at a given time. We've already had the duck song 4, Fraser. I did it last time, wasn't it? Aha! The 6 inches one is apparently the smallest. Is that right? The smallest ones. So let's see if I can do this. I did it, I want to say it was last time, didn't I? Yeah, Anna Banana Bricks wanted the duck song. Right, I've been told by Brit and Bricks that it's this one. Here. So, time to connect it all up. I always worry about these pieces snapping, but I know they're not. They're not going to. They're built, literally built for that. Ah, I see. There's meant to be a clip in there. Oh, whoops. Did I miss it? I think you may have done, Fraser. I think you may have missed the moment. Sorry. It's not happening again. The duck song is not making a return, I'm afraid. Unless there's another duck song I just haven't heard about and then someone chooses that, but I beg, please don't. Then we want duck song 5. Oh, for goodness sake. What is the obsession with the duck song, really? I swear it's like a 2016, 2017. Oh no, that's a massive one. Thing. The chat's suddenly gone quite quiet, so what's a discussion point that you guys want to talk about? Let me know. Or are you just appreciating the build all come together? it is always nice as we start. Look, it's gone from grey slab to very cool looking, you know, very cool looking piece. And I started it all. You did, Green Goose. You did. You started this duck song obsession. The political and economic state of the world right now. Dire, but we're not going to go into politics. Okay. There. Nice. I'll show you guys that. Looking good, eh? Looking very cool, very slick. And that's obviously going to go on top of the sail barge build that I've done so far. Now, this is 9 inches. So now we need to work out which one is the 9-inch one. So these, we've got one here, which is, I think, the same as the 6 inches. So it's not that one. This looks like a, I don't know. What's the 9 inches? Someone tell me, like, is this 9 inches, this massive one? Or is this 9 inches? Like, I really don't know at this point. But there's maybe if I go through, I'll be able to see, like, when there are others. So we've got a 9-inch there. And then we've got a, 7.5 and a 40. I see. I've worked it out. Hooray! So, these little ones, the 7.5s. And then the long one is not that one. That's a 14-inch. This is a 9-inch. This one. Found it. Got it. Also, I'm monitoring the chat, lol. That's all right. Thank you for being here, Brit and Bricks. Grateful to have you here as a moderator. It's 6.5, 6 in. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. See, this is why I think if you put a GCSE maths paper in front of me now, I would fail. But I got through it, and I was allowed to stay at my school, because at my school at the time you had to get a 5 to stay at the school, because it was a selective school. Okay, and there, and there, there. Nice. You see the barriers all coming together. Looking good. I'm suddenly realising all of my favourite Star Wars scenes are the slow characters talking. Yes, no wonder you like Andor. That's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, no wonder this is an Andor fan. If all your favourite Star Wars scenes, this is democracy. Like it's an okay scene, but like really, there's no way that beats. But maybe you'd probably turn around to me and say, oh yeah, but you're just a pew pew Star Wars jewel Star Wars fan. You know, all you want is action, and that's not true. But yeah, I do love a good action scene. That's why my favourite ones are all action scenes. Specifically lightsaber fights. You did higher tier, didn't you? Because you got a 6. That shows you're capable. Yes. Yes, I did. I did. I'm a bit upset that you put all your Lego sets on the table. Bowls, please. What? Hi, Bob Boberson. I will switch back to the face cam in just a moment. I'm just letting you guys enjoy the build coming together. So hopefully you're enjoying this. We should only be going for a few more minutes, so don't worry. If you've got to go, you've got to go. But please do try and stick with me if you can. All right. Where are we? And I don't think Bloxbrick saw your message about the karaoke, so I'm assuming the karaoke isn't happening. But if anyone does choose to donate a £5 donation to the channel to support me, then you're more than welcome to choose a karaoke song for me to do. It'd be quite cool to do some karaoke to open the new year. Now, I'm just finishing off the final. I'm assuming the final details on the top, but there's got to be more. Oh, the sails. Of course, it's a sail barge. I haven't put the sails on yet. I can't believe TBB just uses a tray. Just unleash it on the table. No, if you unleash it on the table, it's so easy to lose pieces. This was I always thought everyone used a tray to build Lego sets. This is my mum's idea many years ago. She was, I'll just put it on a tray. Judy equals that one guy who tries to lightsaber duel everyone, then glow sticks appear at a party. Yes, that would be me. Yeah, I would absolutely be just there on the dance floor, hitting someone with a glow stick. Mate, you build on your bed. Oh no, I'd hate that. I think I've done that once before, and then like you sit down, you're trying to readjust yourself, and then pieces go. No, not happening. Building on the floor isn't bad because it's one surface you can keep an eye on. But then if you're building on the floor, I have dogs and cats, but even when you're wearing socks, little fluff comes onto it, and then it's like, you build a Lego set, and then you have to constantly go to get the fluff out. So, yeah. A little bit of me died inside. What died inside? First time building on my desk in a long time. If you have a desk, why have you not been using your desk? I would need the tray. I know pieces would go everywhere otherwise. Exactly. Using the tray is the best thing. Okay. Nearly done. Or at least with this bag. And I've made very good progress, I would say, because this is bag... What bag is this? 30, 32. So I've done 29, 30, 31. 3 bags, but they've been pretty big bags. As you can see, like all of this has been done today. So previously they've been quite small bags. But today they did not go easy on me. May have to do. I have been doing a little bit of building off stream, nothing crazy, but I have been taking some time and doing a little bit of building just to keep me, you know, on time with where I want the series to be at each given point. And let's connect that like so. One in there. One in there. You don't have the back for it anymore. Oh dear, Green Goose, old before your time. But no, I would hate building on the floor. Aha! Here we have the cool looking gun. I think this is this the one used by Luke, or is that on the desert skiff? I'm trying to remember. But very cool gun. And that's gonna go there. Nice. And it's going to go on the actual sail barge. Okay, fine, let's do it. Let's shuffle this along a little bit, shall we? I have to be quite careful, but I'm sort of, as you can see, I'm supporting it from the other side, but I'm doing this so that you guys can see as I put it in. And I have to put this down. Where are we? Nice. Is that going in there? I think that's in. Pop that back. They connect. I see. So if you push in, oh, that's cool. So it keeps it all together. Very neat idea. Well done, Lego. That is cool. Nice. And there we have the here. The top of the sail barge is under construction officially. Isn't the back of your barge built wrong? Is it? Tell me if it is. What makes you think it's built wrong, Grigoose? Let me turn it around. Yeah, don't scare me like that. You're right. You are right, sir. These are, I believe, one brick slightly too high. The brown bits don't line up. You are right. Of course, only on a Lego live stream would you be able to be like, yeah, look at that. But fair. It is no, that is right. Hang on, maybe I did it wrong on the other side then. Let's have a look. That's right there. Okay. Wait. Let me... Aha! You are right. I did do it wrong, but I'm moving it now. Well done, Green Goose. Well spotted. Very well spotted indeed. It does mean, though, that I have to use a brick separator on the back of the sail barge. There we go. So let's shuffle it along. Bear with me. Don't worry, M&R did the same. Oh. Well, he did exactly the same thing, did he? That was quite funny. There. Aha. Nice. And let me turn it around because I'm going to be working with the front. Shh, look at that. How cool is that? Nice. And let's put that there. Okay. 1 hour, 2 hours and 20 minutes into the live stream. I'm going to say let's wrap it up there. We will do some more or less games tomorrow if I do go live tomorrow, but definitely on the next part of this live series, which will be this week. So make sure you've hit the notification bell and you don't miss out. It's been a successful stream, I would say, because I got all that done, which I think is quite impressive. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you very much. Please do hit the like button on your way out. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications. Check out my Christmas haul if you haven't already. And Happy New Year. Take care, everybody.